we is at the world famous 400 Studios, man. Welcome y'all. When people think about government shutdown, people think about pay, but I don't think people thought of nothing like this.
The steam of GNX kind of have worn off because it's kind of been like a whole year. And whereas like Clips and Tyler and all them, there's a little bit more fresher.
Drake been sleeping a little bit. He had to take a nap. You know what I mean? He had to take a nap.
Look at what's happening to hip hop now that he's taking a nap.
I think that need to happen.
Out of the top 40 for the first time since the 90s.
He was one of those situations where he lost his mom right before he got into the NFL.
Suicide is real serious in the black male community. So this the 100th episode?
This is 100.
100.
Less than
400.
Less than 8% of podcasts ever like make it to 100 episodes. So.
All right, what's up? What's up? Back with the Black Summit. I'm Hendrix.
And I'm Brooks.
And we got my boy, Irregular.
Q. What's happening, y'all?
Hey.
I got the crew with me.
And tell them where we at, Q.
Hey, we is at the world famous 400 Studios, man. Welcome y'all.
400.
Welcome y'all.
400.
Black Summit 400. That's what we talked about the other day, right? Black Summit 400. Yeah, man. Got my boys with me.
Yeah.
Got you can introduce yourself, player.
Lead boy K. K, man.
Got K.
Word.
Who else we got in the back? We got him and Guapo. We got Neat LaFlame. And we got Art by Zay.
Word
by Zay.
So yeah, man,
that's what's up.
we all in this building, man. We got a collective right now. It's a one-stop shop, 3 businesses, 1 building. We got 3 Tees in here that's got our hoodies and our merch and stuff, right? Got y'all boys, y'all hoodies and stuff.
Yeah. I forgot to put mine on.
Yeah, so if y'all need
y'all
need some tattoos or some paintings, y'all can go see Zay. If y'all need a session, y'all come see Neek or Bands or Donnie. And got Guap right here, real dope, youngest artist, So
that's what I like about it. Like it's like all in one, and you guys putting this together. I mean, that's really cool. To see that, especially young black brothers. You know what I mean, like doing something like this. It's positive.
Yeah,
so
take a team, man.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
Yeah.
Take a team, man.
Yeah.
Savannah GA, young black entrepreneurs. Who say black men ain't working? This is BMW right here. Black man working. You know what I'm saying?
How'd y'all get that name, 400?
Oh man,
Hey.
I looked it up, man. Okay. When I looked it up in Google and everything, it said 4 people doing 100%. You know what I mean? So just me, Q, and we had 2 other partners, man. 4 people putting in 100% on what they're trying to acquire. So then just made 400, bro. And that's just an elite thing. It's all combined to come together.
Yeah. I like that.
That's positive.
That's
positive.
For sure.
Yeah, they got I think that was the group of the elite. Then it was called like the 400.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I don't know. Like that shit was wild. I was like, damn. Because at first when I thought about 400, I thought about your boy from LA, YG.
Oh yeah,
400.
YG 400.
I don't want no gangbanging the ball, but shit. But it worked out though now, man.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
man. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and do the rundown.
Yeah,
what we're gonna talk about today. We got to get into politics. There's a lot that's going on with Trump and what he's trying to do. He's kind of, he's just going wild. He's just doing whatever, whatever pops into his head. So we're going to be talking about that. We also got to talk about Mamdani. Mamdani won since the last time we did a podcast. So what that means for New York and what that means for the country. We'll definitely be talking about that. Then we got to get into the Grammy nominations. There's a couple of people we got to talk about, hip hop. We got to talk about that stuff.
Yeah.
See, I'm on the road today, so I'm not at home.
You had
away
game.
game.
It's a away game.
Yes, an away game.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, man.
it'll be good.
It's a terror dome.
Yeah. So we're also going to be talking about mental health. We saw what happened with the Dallas Cowboys player. We'll be talking about him and getting into that. And then gambling. It's kind of a hot topic right now. We saw what happened with the NBA getting involved. And a lot of people feel like a lot of these games have been rigged in all sports. So we got to definitely talk about that and get into that. But first we're going to talk about Zohran Mamdani in New York. He just won. It was kind of, progressives don't really get as much play as the Democrats do,
right.
Or the Republicans. Usually whenever you're, voting, it's, Republicans or Democrats. And so for the first time, we have a person who is trying to fight for the people. This guy learned under Bernie Sanders, and he also, worked with like AOC, Ocasio-Cortez. And as we saw, he was able to go ahead and become the mayor of New York. I just wanted to get y'all's thoughts on that and what you think it means for the future, especially right now. I think a lot of people are fed up with politics as usual, and this could be like something, that's different. So I don't know. What do you think?
Truth be told, I haven't really heard about Buddy because we had our last politic episode, so I'm getting my feet more wet. But right. I found out about him through you, so I said, okay, that's somebody that Brooks talking about worth checking out. But I guess it's interesting that he's a foreigner and he's taking a public office because he's not from here, right?
He's from here, but they try to make him seem like he's a foreigner. I mean,
so they're doing like Obama.
Yeah, his parents are immigrants, and but he's he's from New York.
He came here when he was 7, right?
Huh?
Did he come here when he was 7?
I think he came here, around like when he was younger. Yeah, but he's
that's
American.
Everybody from New York, right?
Right.
He's American. Yeah,
yeah, that's everybody from New York.
I mean, people are trying to make him out to be like a radical,
a communist.
That's the crazy
communist. They're calling him like a terrorist. They're I mean, the Republicans are really coming after him.
Right.
They're saying all kinds of things.
But they always say that about people of color.
Right.
Yeah.
So
sure.
I don't know. I wish him. I don't believe in luck, but I wish him well.
Right.
I feel like politics in general needs a facelift right now. It's the old way just not working. This the longest the government been shut down. I know that don't really got nothing to do with New York. But I have a lot of family that live in New York, so if he can help make things better, and like you said, like with him being progressive.
Yeah,
and not being a Democrat, Republican. See that kind of.
Well, he is a Democrat.
He is.
He have progressive approach to politics.
Yeah. Got you.
I think the main thing was when I did some research on was his history. Like he worked a lot with the underprivileged housing and stuff like that. So I think that would made him. Everybody want to mess with him. So it was just kind of like to see somebody like that actually get a chance, especially in a big city like New York. I feel like that's the community and everybody saying something.
Yeah.
Maybe if it was in a smaller town or something like that, maybe it not been so big. Yeah. But it being in such a major city, I think that's why it's getting so much attention. This is his opportunity.
You think that's why they fear him too? Because now it's somebody that's like in white people's business.
It ain't even just that. It's just the simple fact of it being in such a big city that he's there. That means he got elected by the people and they put him in that position. Right. It ain't like the normal things that we always see. So just to see him, someone different, it's like makes you feel like everybody wants to see something new. Yeah. You know what I mean? Everybody's tired. It's kind of like a big major city doing something, trying to make change.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. I mean, New York is, I think it's like top 10 biggest economy in the world, globally,
right?
So I mean, it is kind of crazy that he got it, but I'm happy to see that, and like I said, I hope it changes things because I mean people are really hurting out here, It's I mean there's all kinds of stuff that's going on and people are just trying to eat. You know what I mean?
Literally trying to eat.
Yeah. So
they done fucked up Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Yeah, exactly. What do you think, Hendrix?
Yeah. To be honest, man, I'm impressed with you seeing his mirror cabinet. He got all females.
Oh, yeah.
And they have different backgrounds, right? But to a brother right here said, one reason why they fear this man because he want to make change, right? In order to make change in New York, you got to pick the pockets of the millionaires. And they the ones who going against them. And mostly all the millionaires, majority of them don't look like nobody in this room. Exactly. You see what I'm saying? So this man want to put out 2% tariffs on them and then put it back in the community. And they saying that people going to leave New York and whatnot, but a lot of people still flocking to New York, right? And obviously, they're saying that he has no backing, but the people is the one who put him in that place to do what he can do. You know what I'm saying? Because the man who look like them or the white man ain't doing it. You know what I'm saying? For lack of better words, I'm just keep it a buck. You know, and the brother's Muslim, so they want to call him a communist and whatnot. But you know, and at the end of the day, if you take 2% from a millionaire, if you worth 20 million, ain't you still a millionaire?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It's greed. That's what it boiled down to, American greed. And that's why they coming at the dude. But, you know, I think it's time for for some new blood, and we need to see the Democratic Party do some new things. Absolutely. They got to get rid of that old regime, that good old boy stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because they're getting their ass kicked by the Republicans. And that's just facts.
True. What do we think about the first, because it's been almost a year since Trump got into office. I mean, we're here in November. What do we think about what has happened in this year? Like with, just thinking about all the things that he's done, whether it was, what was the thing when they were cutting the budgets? I forget what was it called? Doge? Yeah, with the Doge. Whether it's like, I mean, now with the shutdown, I mean,
DEI,
the stuff at the border, like, what do we think of Trump's like first year in office? What do you say?
He trying to run it like a.
Come on up here, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Hit that mic, man. Hit that mic, man.
I said, bro, running it like the streets. Running
it like the streets?
He trying to extort everybody.
Yeah.
How he like, I feel like he trying to get America out of the hole, you feel me? Because they are in a hole, like a big hole.
Yeah.
But how he going about it is very, like, belligerent and rude, and, like, really he just, like, stepping on toes with it, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
And that's where I feel like all the hate coming from, because he definitely stepping on toes.
Yeah. Like Debo.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's why I say he running like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he, like, kicking people out of there, you know what I'm saying? All that stuff, trying to make America great again.
Do you think he putting America in a bigger hole, though? You think he...
Like, see, me, I'm a person with understanding, and it sucks sometimes. You feel me? Yeah. Because, like, sometimes, like, you can get it, but at the same time, like I said, how he doing it, that shit ain't cool. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's like he rushing change. You feel what I'm saying? Like he rushing it. You know, change don't come overnight. And most of the time when it do come overnight, it come with a lot of destruction. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I can say about that. I don't want to get too deep on that. You know.
Yeah. I know. I mean, that's the thing too. I feel like some people now are even scared to like say anything because he's clamping down on freedom of speech too.
Right.
I mean, you can't burn the flag no more. You can't do nothing. I mean, like they've been grabbing up people. Exactly. Yeah. They've been grabbing up people off the streets like just because of a tweet. You know what I mean? Like so. It's kind of chaotic and
I feel like it's the things that's not being said or not in the public eye that I worry about. Because I feel like he works a lot in the shadows. You know what I mean? It's a lot of things that he might have policies for that everybody see, but things underneath it is what people are really not seeing that's really going to mess things up in the long run. You know what I mean? The spending of the money, the moving of things. You know what I mean? So I just feel like the foreign base, like there's a foreign base coming to America and everybody ain't even paying attention to it.
I know, that's crazy.
We don't even have none here. We got foreigners that come and work on our military bases and things of that sort, but there's never been a country there with their own base, and that's crazy. You know?
Yeah, a lot of people feel like he's selling off of America.
Yeah,
and that same country that's coming over making that base, they got the plane, they gave him a plane and stuff.
But he also looking out for his friends.
Since he got elected, his family made $3.4 billion. Right. So they eating, right? And then he just recently put out something, but he want to attack Nigeria. I didn't heard about that, did you? He want to send troops to Nigeria to attack Nigeria.
What Nigeria did?
That's what I'm saying.
They got minerals.
But minerals resources.
They got minerals and resources.
Even though we Americans, but I think if them boys go over, I think Nigeria gonna kick their ass.
I don't know, man.
I don't know, man.
They should, but
Wakanda forever.
100.
I think the biggest thing right now is that government shutdown, though. I've seen. I never really paid attention to it till I had gotten in the military myself. But when I got in, I was like, damn, I remember our first military shutdown. Right. I was like, damn, okay, we not getting paid. He was like, nah, bro, it don't work like that. Like they just got to figure some stuff out. I said, all right, so we still getting paid. Like, but that was just the biggest thing when people think about government shutdown. People think about pay, but I don't think people thought of nothing like this. Like, like when I was in TSA, I could like a couple weeks ago. Right. There is no pre-check in certain cities right now, so they put in pre-check and everybody all together.
Oh my gosh!
Like taking people's SNAP benefits and stuff before the holidays. Like, I don't know. I just feel like things are kind of cruel, but I don't expect him to have no mercy because he's like, if I was Trump, in my mind, I'd be like, man, I was fighting 30 felonies.
Well, that's what he's doing.
Right.
I done went through this and that. Like, I done had this lady from Georgia on my ass. Like, man, I don't care if ain't nobody got no fried turkey for Thanksgiving. Like, I don't care. Like, if I would try, and it sound messed up. I don't understand it, but I understand his point of view. I don't get it, but it's like I know what he's doing. Like this is payback for sure.
Yeah. I don't know. Like I feel like so when I was in the military, I felt it in one kind of way because it was like, all right, I'm still going to work. I'm gonna get paid eventually. Mm-hmm. But since I became a government contractor to see it, it's a whole different program because now that I've been furloughed and that now I've been released, it was kind of like, dang, like. Me being retired and everything, you know, I still get the VA stuff, but there's individuals that's not getting paid at all, and they got to use their PTO first, and then once that's done, that's done. And everybody that I know, they like, yo, we got a month. You know what I mean? Once November hit, now November here, them pockets is being tapped. You know what I mean? So like people are nervous. People don't know what to do. You know what I mean? So it's really messing up a lot of things, and like people think it's just one thing, but a lot of people are starting to really feel the pain now. You know what I mean? So it's really causing some problems and causing some issues, and now people are trying to find new jobs, trying to see what to do next.
How you dealing with that?
Yeah,
I mean, I know you said you got your benefits, but how you manage it?
For me, I try to think of things in a certain kind of way. Like I didn't really love the job. I really just liked the money at that point in time. But now that it's gone, I feel like I should chase what I need to chase for my dreams. You know what I mean? The things that's really most important to me. You know what I mean? It stressed me out a lot. So, but I did like the money though. You know what I mean? Yeah. So just to be missing that, I was like, you have to make them adjustments. Gotta fall back a little bit, not spend so much. And it's changed me a little bit. You know what I mean? But it made me realize that, hey, you can't rely on things. So you gotta rely on yourself.
Kind of feel like 2020 a little bit?
A little bit. You know what I mean?
What type of government work you been doing?
I was a government contractor, CE, doing construction and stuff like that.
Okay.
Out in Vegas, man.
Yeah. I used to do it for Department of State. Yeah. That first recession, as soon as Obama hit office, the boy lay out black ass on.
Yeah. And that's the crazy part about it, man. Like, out of my little department and everything, I don't want to be conspiracy, but all the black people, the one that got sent home.
Of course.
Right. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? But it is what it is. It lets you see what you really are at the end of the day. Yeah. You know what I mean? No matter what.
I think there's some truth to that because, you know, even like we just saw a lot of people get laid off at CBS, right? This is like thinking about it in a big,
all the black people.
It was mainly black people.
Mainly black people.
Right. And then we think about, 300,000 black women or something like that who have lost their jobs since Trump got in there. Like, so it's
like
definitely
300 black women. Something.
It's definitely happening.
But you know, once you get furloughed, there's no guarantee that you coming back.
Yeah.
Right. That's the thing. It says it on the paper when they give it to you. Like, this is the furlough. But when you look into it, like, they don't have to bring you back.
That's true.
You know what I mean? So there's people like, you think like, hey, like me, I was like, oh man, ain't no problem. They'll fix this up and I'll be back. But they were like, nah, we gotta let you go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Halfway through. And I'm like, dang, like I just thought I would be right back. So there's people out there that may not be coming back.
Yep.
Especially when now they're trying to make these cuts. Now he's trying to get rid of certain positions and certain things. Like, people are going to lose their jobs, and they've been there for a long time.
People going to lose their lives, too, man. Because everybody can't handle this kind of pressure, you know. Nah, for real. Like, black people, you see how you ain't worried in a this is really chaos right now.
You talking about them white folk.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know talking about them country white folk, that they got the guns. That's what you talking about.
I'm saying, though, because now people probably living off their stocks, living off their
You got to realize, bro.
You know
we seen January 6th.
Yeah.
And that was them. That wasn't us.
You see how everything's changing now. Now they're like, oh, Now they looking at Trump like,
you know why,
right?
It's
I
white
thought you
people-
gonna do something.
It's white people mad at white
You
people.
know
man.
why?
Yeah.
Because
And I'm staying out their way.
they push the propaganda that
Yeah,
all
they
black
gonna-
people on welfare.
Right.
Yeah,
And
it's more white
it's
people.
more
on
like
welfare.
47
Yeah.
million, maybe 12 million blacks, but 47 million whites.
Yeah.
Right.
Welfare and snaps, that was designed for white people.
Right.
Welfare was designed for poor white people. Even the projects, the hood, all that stuff was designed for white people. The government ain't never did shit for black people.
No.
Nothing was never designed for us. Just because of redlining, we got pushed off to those when they start giving white folks loans and letting them get houses and they get better jobs so they can move in the suburbs now. So we going to push the blacks in these buildings and we going to call them ghettos. Mm-hmm. That was the project designed for white folk. Food stamp was designed for farmers in the heartland because they needed incentive. But then it just happened to trickle off to everybody else who is regular working people. None of this stuff was never designed for black people. This government ain't never did nothing. Hell, they owe us reparations now, and we ain't getting that. None of this stuff was never designed for us. Never.
Yeah. But do you think it's right for what the Democrats are trying to do when it comes to the Medicare and stuff like that? Like I think when I look at it and I look at like them trying to up the Medicare prices and stuff like that for insurance and everything like that, I do see why they wouldn't want that to happen. Mm-hmm. But it is causing a lot of wrath. But in the long run, I do feel like that being upped in a sense may change a lot of things. You know what I mean? I think they at least trying to make a stand.
Yeah, I mean, I think that they're trying to put things into place, you know, so that, you know, because things are going to go to shit. We've already seen it.
Right.
With some of the stuff that this administration is doing. So I do think that it's good that they're fighting for it, you know. But I mean, at the same time, you know, if people are going to suffer,
right?
You know, I don't know how I feel about, you know, holding out for too much longer. You know, I think Charlemagne even got in trouble for saying that. But you know, I do think that at a certain point, you know, we have to. I don't know when the right time is, but. You know, we just saw that the government is now going to fund through something else.
They're going to fund the food stamps. For SNAP, yeah.
But you know what's crazy? The crazy part is, like, so Trump makes stuff happen that he wants to make happen.
Right.
You know what I mean? So when he wants to make something, he cut the red tape and do what he want to do. Mm-hmm. So now he's going to be a SNAP savior. Now he's coming out like, oh, I'm going to try to bring that SNAP back for you guys. I see that it's causing problems. Now he plays the hero.
Right.
You know what I mean? Now I play the hero. I saved everybody. But for real, you the reason he was there in the first place.
Right.
You could have did this months ago.
Yeah.
You could have made a small budget or something months ago and put everybody in there.
Yeah,
but you want to make the Dems look bad. You
Right.
want to make everything look bad so that you can come on and be like, I'm the savior again.
Yeah, that's...
Now everybody love me. Now we're going to forget that you really full of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the whole point, to make the Dems look bad. They pull that from a Federal Reserve, which is laid up for like FEMA and disaster relief, right? Mm-hmm. But then he also tried to defund FEMA too. So that's
he's
where
trying
they
to
pull
get rid
from.
of that.
Yeah, so that's where they pulled that from. And also too, back what you said about the military, they wasn't going to get paid because this thing done going on 38 days. It done passed 30 days, right? So they had some people kicking some private funds and he pulled out some more. But if it keep going, the military might not get paid. Yeah. They may not. And you know, that's on a continue because I'm a veteran too.
Yeah.
That was on a continuous
and that's
clock.
crazy for a veteran to get paid and an active duty person not to get paid.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But one point I like to make, you know, just talking about like how black people, you know, we used to going through stuff. Yeah. I feel like during the holidays, like for the people who are decent, like in their family, like who doing all right, who well off, like time to bring the community back a little bit just for this season. I know a lot of times, like you be like, nah, man, I don't mess with my cousin, I don't mess with my sister, I don't mess with this person, that person, like. A lot of this right now is the time to put differences to the side. You got a little extra bread that you could toss your peoples and stuff like that for the holidays. Like it's the time to do it. Like because you know, like it's no telling what's next. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So it's like it's no time to think. And I'm a big firm believer. Like don't think that it can't happen to you just because you straight and you situated. Like the people, the people who don't know how to hustle, the people who are like got jobs and stuff like that, y'all in the most danger. For real, because if y'all situation get cut and y'all got to get in these streets, it's going to look unfamiliar. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I just think we all should kind of come together, you know what I'm saying, a little bit better for the holidays.
Don't be commercial.
Yeah,
Don't go out and buy this and buy that.
Yeah, any little extra I can, I'm gonna send to my people.
Yeah, just like, beat your people.
Yeah, because
food,
I'm blessed, man.
Food and cool out, you know what I'm saying?
I'm blessed, man. So, you know, like, anything extra I could send to my peoples, I'm definitely going to do it this time of the season because it's crazy right now.
I'm say to my son, you ain't getting shit. I ain't getting nothing. I ain't saying to you nothing.
So you going to give him some J's to give to his own unfortunate friend.
He got more J's. He got more J's than me. He need to give me a pair of J's.
What size you wear, goddamn? You say you play ball, innit?
Yeah, he play ball.
What size shoe you wear for real?
My size.
Oh, okay.
9.5, 10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
man. Damn. Remember when I wore that?
Long time
Yeah.
ago.
Simpler times, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get into the Grammys. The Grammy nominations just came out. So obviously the big one is Kendrick has 9 Grammy nominations, and Clips ended up getting 5. Dolce had 5. SZA got 5. But yeah. Album. Kendrick got Album of the Year nomination. So did Tyler the Creator. Also, let's see. I wanted to talk about Dolce. She got a nomination for Song of the Year, and Luther was also nominated for Song of the Year. And let's see, one more Record of the Year. Luther as well. And then let's see, Dolce for Anxiety as well, for Record of the Year. Obviously, like you have people like Bad Bunny and Sabrina Carpenter and all these other folks. But what did you think of Kendrick getting 9 nominations?
I'm sure everybody here liked that except you.
Right.
Go ahead. It's the away game. It's the away game. Huh?
Yeah, real Kendrick fan. What you think about?
Yeah, what do you think?
I'm a Kendrick fan, but
okay.
I mean, it's good. I feel like the steam of GNX kind of have worn off because it's kind of been like a whole year. And whereas like Clips and Tyler and all them, there's a little bit more fresher. So, I mean, if they was to, take it home, most of the Grammys or all the Grammys, like I wouldn't have no problem with that because they did put out some solid projects. But Kendrick, I mean, I just appreciate the artistry. You know what I'm saying? He get what he deserved. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at with it. So.
I agree.
I feel like Kendrick did his thing. You know what I mean? I think Kendrick really, he been putting in the work now. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Drake been sleeping a little bit. He had to take a nap. You know what I mean? He had to take a nap.
Like some fighting words right there.
Look at what's happening to hip hop now that he's taking a nap.
I think that need to happen though.
Out of the top 40,
I feel like that need to happen.
Top 40 for the first time since
but I don't really think that's really like first.
That's not on Kendrick.
That's not even Kendrick. That's not even on hip hop. I think that's just the industry at this point. I feel like the way music is right now, everybody's going indie. Everybody's going by themselves and doing everything they need to do on their own because the majors ain't doing nothing for you no more.
Okay.
You have to make your own lane, got to make your own way. Not everybody can have the bots like Drake. You feel what I'm saying? Even though he don't know he got the bots, but he getting the bots. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So, message. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's another thing that goes back to him suing and everything too, though. You know what I mean? So that's a whole nother thing.
Hey, you know, Drake does something shady. You can hear me in this mic.
Yes.
Hey,
your mics.
one of my partners, right? My man, he do beats, right? You know him. Matter of fact, my
you about to do.
My DP. No, this real talk.
Go ahead.
This real spit, right? So royalty-free music, y'all know me and royalty. Anybody can use it, right? So they use the track. The company let them use the track. I don't know if they paid a fee, whatever, right? So now when they go to put the album out, it get flagged. So what happened is Drake used the same track, but what he did is pay that same company, don't let nobody else use it. You see what I'm saying? So you can't really do that. It's royalty. It's actually royalty. So I say in turn, so what you got to do is you got to sue the site who let you use it, right? So the site gave you the royalty-free track. But now to them, when Drake did it with his label, they put out something saying, hey, nobody else can use the track. But they didn't let the royalty-free track know it. So they gave him this track. So if you sue them, and then in turn, they would sue Drake. I told him, as pretty much as to do, that's what you pretty much have to do. The whole album flag, they can't put, or they got to take the song off.
Oh, so he used all his album? Had that on it?
Well, so because he had that track, they won't drop none of the whole album.
Oh, wow.
They won't drop the whole album. I don't know. I'm not sure which track it. I know, but I know it's a track. They didn't even know that Drake had used that royalty free, and I'm sure they chopped it up or whatever, right? But yeah. But
even if they, what if he removed that track? Would they?
Yeah. But
yeah, okay.
But if you take a royalty free track, it's supposed to be for everybody use. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right. That's a little tangent off to the side that you talking about.
No, that's what your boy do. I'm just saying.
Listen, I just want to say congratulations to Kendrick. You know, I think 9 nominations again. Whenever he gets awards, like I don't think that should be like, you know, looked upon as bad or anything like that. I mean, but we already knew he was going to get these awards. Kendrick just opened his mouth. Somebody go give him a Grammy right now. Okay, we know.
So you don't appreciate his music?
We already knew that he was going to get it. No, I actually like Kendrick.
No, you don't.
But I will say this: the whole beef has made me dislike him a little bit.
Why?
Okay. Well, because I mean, to me, it's one of those things where he just used manipulation in order to. He manipulated a lot of people in order to get people to like him more than Drake, and that's what it was.
Hold on.
Do you watch battle rap?
I do like battle rap.
That was just
I like
to me.
I like
you
that.
See how
it was good.
Get in battle rap?
But Drake did
exactly.
It was.
Exactly.
I think that the beef overall was a great moment in hip hop history, and it will go down in hip hop history. Right. There's no doubt about that.
Nobody died.
Like, there's no problem with that. Yeah, nobody died, even though like there was some things that were happening. Low key, people shooting up people's places and stuff like that. So, but you know, I've always liked Kendrick, but I don't like when he goes off on these things and just like comes after people like Drake. Because no, I'm just saying, like. Listen, he took down
the bully.
He took down the GOAT.
The bully.
He took down the GOAT.
So
let me say this one more thing before we go. Because we're gonna battle it out. This is our battle rapping right now. But let me say this: when did the Grammys become something that we liked?
It's not.
All right. So hip hop for years never really even had a moment at the Grammys, okay?
Yeah.
So many of us have gone against the Grammys. You've seen so many rappers come out and talk about it so much that they've created this other category for us because we weren't getting nominated, okay? And, you saw it took Beyonce, I mean, how many different albums, how many different nominations for her to finally win, like Album of the Year and Record of the Year or whatever it was? I mean, when have we ever liked it? But all of a sudden, we want to act like we love, the Grammys.
Hold on, wait. I don't.
We're all about these 9 nominations. No. We're about these 9 nominations. We're trying to pump this stuff up. Pause. I'm just saying.
I feel like we still don't like the Grammys because the Grammys still don't give a shit. But we tired of seeing Drake in that motherfucker though. You get what I'm saying? But we tired of seeing Drake in there, and we would like to see some decent, real hip hop going on. Now I'm not. I like Drake. Don't get me wrong. I like Drake. I think he's a phenomenal actress and artist. You know what I mean? And he puts it together. And I feel like he put it together and he does his thing. So I like it. But like with a lot of things that he do, it's like now that he's mad that somebody else is getting in that position, he feels away. You know what I mean? Now that Kendrick is getting the push that he's been getting for years, and now everybody is seeing certain things. Now he feels it.
Well, you know that's what light skinned dudes do.
You know what I mean? So it's like the pot calling the kettle black at the end of the day. It's like he been getting all that, everything's been in favor for him, and it's been going for him. But now that it's going for Kendrick, he don't like it. I think if it was going for anybody, he wouldn't like it. But the fact that him and Kendrick had the little beef, it's cool. But I still don't like the Grammys. I still feel like the Grammys still don't give us our love or nothing like that at all. So we really still don't like the Grammys.
Let's be honest. The Grammys, let's not act like the Grammys was putting Drake on either. They weren't. Okay? That's why he had to make those statements. He's been talking about the Grammys for years. He said, don't worry about, in one of his acceptance speeches, don't worry about the awards because all that matters is what you're doing, your impact, and what's happening, what you see people out there doing. But now we're all about it.
But hey,
we're celebrating.
Isn't the Grammys getting a little bit better with?
So,
are they getting better? Are they getting better with the categories? Because
they're making new categories. By the way,
they got like the black country singers now, and they embracing them.
So what they're doing now, they made this new thing because again, they don't fuck with us. But we try to act
Killer
like
Mike won the Grammy, even though they didn't tell about it.
But that's for the hip hop. This is their separate thing that they made because they weren't putting us in there. Okay, this is a separate category that they made, and they just created a new one. Contemporary country artists or album of the
like
year.
Shabuzi and cats like that.
Because Beyonce won it last year. Okay? You see what these guys, these people, that's what they're doing.
We still don't fuck with the Grammys.
So let's not try to act like, you know.
But anytime
the
Grammys
mean anything,
is a good thing, though.
It's okay.
Shout out to the Clips, man.
Oh yeah. Now
that's the Clips.
That's that's the one thing that I love. I think just seeing the Clips album. And the way that has been going with everything, I think that's amazing because
5 nominations
from top to bottom, and that is a brilliant album of pure lyricism, creativity, like from the videos to the presentation to how they rolled it out. I think that's been amazing, and it's put For Real back on the map. You know what I mean? So just seeing that, that whole thing has been amazing.
That's grown man music right there. That's grown man music. Yeah.
Let me just go on the record because I did say it was gonna suck.
What?
Right?
Yeah, he did.
At the beginning.
What?
Matter of fact, you was
I just want to apologize for saying that.
You love it?
I really liked it. I really liked it.
You remember when he was talking trash about Pusha T?
Yeah, he said
it's
name 5 Pusha T.
What? You don't like Pusha T?
Matter of fact, hey, bro, you need to look in your camera and apologize to Pusha T right now.
I'm not apologizing.
I'm a huge Pusha. You don't like Pusha T?
No, he don't. He don't.
What?
He trashed Pusha T.
Oh my god! So let me hold on. Now I got a problem.
Go ahead.
You don't like Pusha T?
No, he do not.
I didn't say it. Listen. All right. Listen. Huh?
Inheriting the smoke of a nigga you never seen is insane.
Listen, let me say this.
He may not have been seen, but
I just don't. All I'm saying is Pusha T is not on a Drake level.
He think Jim Jones better than Pusha T.
No, I did not say that. Don't try that. Don't try that.
What do you mean by not on a Drake level?
He's not on Drake's level.
Damn.
What? On what? Hold on. On what?
By the way, I got in a fight with Torre on TikTok about this.
Hold on. What? But you say not on Drake level. What do you mean? Like on what? On what?
Drake overall.
Are you talking lyrical?
I'm talking about.
Are you talking about the pen?
I'm talking about everything.
You can't be talking about the
Drake
pen.
is the GOAT.
Drake don't write all his lyrics.
And people are trying to put Pusha T up there on his level. He's not.
I'm talking about the pen. You don't think he got the pen?
I think he's all right. I think he's all right.
You think so? You think Drake got a better pen?
Good.
Hey, tell him what that comment that dude said about you on TikTok with Drake.
Man,
I got the screenshot.
You got it?
Oh man.
Hey, read.
I don't know.
Hey,
He was going back and forth. We were going back and forth.
What I tell you?
Push got. Hey man, you better put some respect on Push's name, man.
Listen,
Push nice.
He's good. He's good.
Bro, he's been around forever.
Push
He's good. But he's not on Drake's level.
Are you crazy?
I don't think he's there. He's there.
Who won the beef between
him that.
Who won the beef between Push and
I can hear
Drake?
you when you say he's not on the level.
Listen,
like
Drake.
Who won that beef?
Drake was advised not to go after him after all of that. Okay. So listen, we never really got to see it. So we didn't get to see the final.
Like
So Drake never responded. He never responded.
He did what he wasn't. He was advised not to.
I guess. We ain't never seen them clothes come out about his kid though, did we?
Well, listen. By the way, that's a messed up thing that Pusha did. Let's be honest. To bring his son into it. Let's be honest. I'm just saying. Saying.
He brought his wife into it.
He brought his son into it.
I think you're blind, baby. I think you're blind by the fact that you're watching that garbage. Like, I think you're blind, man.
Let me just say this, okay? I think that Pusha is a good rapper. That's it.
A good rapper.
He's not on Drake's level. Drake's the one.
Pusha is
He's the chosen one. And you see, now that he's down, rap has fallen. And they need him in order to rise again to the top. And that's the truth. And listen, you guys can say whatever, but listen, his features, the things that he would do, all his music, all his sound, all those things, they helped out the industry as a whole. And I knew that this was going to happen the second that everybody tried to shun Drake. I knew this was going to happen. And that's why you can go back and play the clips. I said, listen, Kendrick can't produce enough music. This man doesn't do features, okay? Hardly ever, all right? And when he does do it, it's like with pop people. Nobody wants to talk about that, though.
Now, he do features?
Barely. The only time he could...
Black.
Future.
Yeah.
Very few. But when he does a feature, does it have the impact of what Drake does?
It's because
does it have the impact that Drake does? But listen, what has he produced, since the beef? The only reason why we got an album from Kendrick, okay, was because he had to come out. He had to drop after that beef because, nobody was going to let him just do that and then leave.
Kendrick
so he had to put out. No, it would have been, and listen, it's going to take forever for him to come out again.
Didn't Drake drop out?
We need Drake.
If you doing songs hands on your knees, then anybody can put out an
album.
album.
Needs Drake.
If you do stuff like that.
That's why for the first time in 40 years, y'all, in 30 years, what do y'all think about that?
I think
for the first time since 1990,
I feel like this good.
It's not in the top.
I feel like this is.
I feel like y'all are coping. Y'all are coping and justifying.
So let me tell you,
a man who had a disagreement with somebody else and manipulated y'all into making y'all think that was going to be good for hip hop. I'm just saying.
No. So I feel like hip hop not being in after what they say. What? How long? 40 years? You said?
Since 1990.
Since
whatever
1990.
That is. That's right. 35 years.
Yeah, 35. So I feel like more than anything, hip hop is going through the transition. I feel like we're transitioning into something that's why I love this Clips album so much, and I wanted to do so well is because it's gonna bring real music back to real lyricism, real talking, real bars, real all that's gonna come back. That's what listen. That's what I'm praying for.
Okay,
that's what I hope. That's what I hope this does. Like that, putting the pen to pad like you really supposed to, and really they being dedicated to the craft. Yeah. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of things. Don't get me wrong. I like Drake. Drake's all right, man. I got respect for Drake. I think he was put in a very good position in a very good time, and he rode that wave for a very long time, and it was great. It was amazing. He did numbers. He made great music, but now it's time for you to sit down, because all that stuff, because all the things that he was, it ain't real.
But listen to what you're saying. You're saying it's time for him to sit down. When he's taken a seat, what's happened?
Now that everybody's getting to work. I really just don't like. He put out an album, didn't he? Did he put out an album? So wait,
I would be.
But he put out work, and nobody's listening to it.
No, they were listening to it.
Did you like it?
Yeah,
you did.
I thought it was good.
I did.
Yeah,
I ain't like it.
Sexy for you.
Yeah,
I can't lie that to you.
That was good.
So why you think it didn't do numbers? So why you think it didn't do numbers?
It did do numbers.
So why you think it didn't get the views that it used to get?
It did.
No, I don't think
it did. And listen, and by the way, that's with no radio plays. Go look at the streaming numbers for that. No radio plays, no promotion. Just, I'm about to drop this, and then I drop it.
But I also think that's good, though. But I think
that just shows that you're the GOAT right there.
I think that's where music is going now anyway, though.
Okay.
I think the way hip hop and everything is going now is better to do it on your own and not use the majors. So the fact that he did that and it did numbers, that's good. That just shows everybody else that they don't need all the stuff that they used to need.
What do you think about him losing the lawsuit?
Oh, I think
I knew that was gonna happen.
he was gonna lose the lawsuit regardless. But I think my problem is it's like you're upset because you're not getting that favor for you now. You know what I mean? Like he was getting that this whole time, even if he knew it or not knew it. He was getting that the whole time. Yeah. So he was getting that push, getting the big dollars. But now that somebody else is in that position, now anybody else that I know that's black like me, we see somebody else in that position, we're gonna clap it up and be happy for it. Okay. Now, if it was always a problem, you should have did that when you found out about it. Like, oh, nah, this ain't right. Let me
so
figure it out.
So you think it's real what he was saying?
Huh? Do I think the numbers are pushed? 100%. Okay. I do think all the numbers are pushed. I think there are a lot of bots out there. Okay. I know people buy bots.
Like that's how Not Like Us rose to.
It was. And that's how a lot of Drake songs did too in the past. I think Back to Back was like that. Okay. I think that's how Back to Back went the way it went, was them numbers that got pushed like that.
We was mad when the bots was working for other people.
Yeah, they was working for when the tides changed and everybody ain't messing with you, and now you gotta
because it was a little bit different. Let's be honest. It was a little bit different.
No, it was because it was at his it was because at his expense. That's why he was mad. Right, but like if it was just a different song,
people still believe that he is like
a pedophile.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, but that's all jokes.
I'm just saying. So it was.
But he was on stage.
I kind of understand him from that point. But I will be honest that he shouldn't have brought the lawsuit. I said that from the beginning.
You did?
I don't think it's.
I don't remember.
I was
that.
like, I don't know. I always said that. I don't know. I didn't think that was
don't mix.
I don't exactly.
Law and hip hop don't mix.
Exactly. I don't remember that.
Listen.
I don't remember.
I think that he had a dispute, and that's the thing. That's what gets me about the whole Kendrick thing. Is that really what was going on was that you had this studio, you had this, corporation, in a dispute with Drake, okay? And it really looks like, because of how close it was to this dispute that was going on, that they kind of tapped Kendrick on the shoulder and they said, hey, go get him. And that's just, that's what I see. And I think that's what Drake had saw, is that like, hey, I'm supposed to be getting a bigger deal because I'm making y'all so much money. And they did not want to pay him $1 billion. And that's how much he really is worth.
So basically so finally he got done like the rest of us black folks, and now he's feeling the pain. Mm-hmm. That's what it is. Because that's what's been happening to us forever. And we just take it and figure it out. But now that he's feeling it, he's feeling that black pain, but he don't like it.
But how come we didn't support him?
Because he wasn't worth supporting. Because he wasn't supporting us.
We should have supported him.
No, he turned his back on everybody.
If we really look at this, right? The Michael Jackson trailer just came out. And, the last time there was a dispute like that, I don't want to get into conspiracy theories, but we saw what happened.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, how come we didn't support Drake with this, Because like in today's world, I don't think they don't really have to, they don't have to take someone out in today's world. Let me just say that. In today's world, you take down. Yes, exactly. Yeah. And that's what can happen. So that's all I'm saying. I feel like even though I don't think he should have brought that lawsuit, let's be honest. But at the same time, we should have supported him a little bit because we kind of understand the struggle in a way.
Because it's a rap battle. Why you gonna sue? Why you gonna sue? Because you lose a rap battle.
He done ate off everybody else.
I'm telling you something. It sound good. It sound good.
Mm-hmm.
But no.
Everybody else.
Okay.
He wouldn't have got plugged in all these things just so he can.
But that's the thing, man. I think. Like, the simple fact that he was there.
He's the GOAT.
You're a GOAT, obviously. I think the simple fact that he was there and he was in that position and something happened to him, he didn't just take it and just figure out how to keep it going, and that he had to go to lawsuits and not keep it hip-hop like he was supposed to. I think that put a black eye on him. You know what I mean? I think that messed him up.
Definitely.
Like, because when he does it, because it's like everything that he does, when he's done it to everybody. But now that the shoe's on the other foot, you want to cry and take your ball home.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like that's a problem. But that's what everybody's been saying about him. We loved him. That's the thing. We loved him. We brought you into the culture and we had love for you. You just that when it came down to it and you got too big, now you trying to son us?
Let me
You trying to sit down and be like, yo, we ain't with you? Like that ain't cool.
Listen.
I agree.
Niggas, real black people, like authentic black people, we can't switch back and forth on sides. We can't be Jewish 1 minute and then be black the next minute. We in it, we take the L's, the W's, all that. So that's with us. With Drake, he can do different shit. Like he can jump on the other side of the fence. If hip hop ain't working out,
he can go back.
He can be. I need a one dance. Let's see him. He can do that.
He can go back.
Everybody in hip hop don't have that privilege. He's a privileged kid in hip hop. He's been privileged his whole life. So that's all I have to say.
But I want you to know though, I got a lot of respect for Drake though, and like how he puts his music together and everything. It's still a craft. It's still art. He's still a great lyricist and great artist. Period. But he ain't real hip hop to me though.
Right.
Now when he gets in there and raps and does his thing, I love it. But
you know,
when he does everything else. You know what I mean?
Let me talk about that point.
Let me take that point. The singing.
So
and it's cool, but like you pop, you're not real hip hop because you don't keep. Because see, hip hop is not just the music. You know?
I just think what. Say that again.
I say he's like the Jeff Bezos of hip hop.
No, what it is that he did something different.
What did he
and
do
the
different?
story of hip hop cannot be written without
what did he do
his
different?
chapter. Let me talk about it. The story of hip hop cannot be written without his chapter.
Okay, I would say that.
Now, let me say this. At the beginning, right, we had the Tupacs, we had the Biggies, okay? Then we fall into the Jays and the Yays and all these different people, right?
Right.
Drake came in and he said, listen, I'm going to take something that's so hip hop and I'm going to bring it to the front of hip hop, okay? He went into his own lane.
No.
His own lane was
No.
mixing being a singer and being a rapper. Okay?
No.
And it was Lauren
No.
It was Lauren Hill.
Lauren Hill did it
He's not
way
the one
before
who
him.
started that lane.
I didn't say that.
lane-
Did I say he started
you
that?
built his own lane.
Listen.
There's been a lane
No.
before him.
Yeah,
You know-
but nobody had taken it to
No.
the level that he did.
I understand that, but you know
All
who he
he
got
did-
that from?
Yeah,
But you know,
Yes,
so he
I
wasn't
do.
who he got it from.
He got it from Lauryn Hill. Lauryn Hill was the first one.
Yeah. But
And
you know who else?
then Ye.
His whole album
Joe
was
Budden.
a singer.
Ye did it.
Joe Budden did it.
Well,
Fabulous did it.
Come on,
Okay.
man.
So I'm just saying, like,
But
it's not
Lil
nothing
Wayne,
new.
Lil
All right.
Wayne,
So I'm gonna
No, I agree.
I'm gonna tell you
I
my
agree.
take on.
Listen, Lil Wayne,
Shit.
Let me tell you my take
on the
it.
right day, I might say Lil
There's no
Wayne's
Bird
above
Man
Drake.
jeans.
On the right day. So,
I'm telling you my take on it. I feel like Drake.
Facts, 'cause they put him in the place.
When Drake came in the picture, he
Yeah.
came in at the right time where things were changing from CDs and stuff like that to being on your phone and the streaming. And he was the number one artist at that time, so he's the one that got the chance to do all the deals.
yeah,
Now that's great. So he was in that position and he did all the deals and he ate, he feasted off of all of it. He got the deals with Apple, got the deal with Spotify. He was always getting the biggest check. And they just kept feeding it. And then with the AI and all that stuff, he stayed at the top, but everybody else was bottom feeders. And it was like, well, like, are you going to try to help everybody else in the end?
though.
But he
Let's not-
didn't.
did though.
Let's
He helped
not-
out so many different people.
Let's
It's
not
not even
act
funny.
like-
Compared to Kendrick,
Hold up, man.
Come on
Hey,
now.
let this
Go ahead.
man talk.
Yeah, go ahead,
No,
talk.
I was gonna
Let
say
this man
like,
talk.
let's not act like that.
okay.
No, I was
Go
gonna say
ahead.
let's not act like him being under Wayne's tutelage back when Wayne was the best rapper alive.
Oh yeah, I agree.
That helped him.
Wayne almost had me like, yo, do I want to be a rapper?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, yo, go ahead.
But yeah, man, I feel like Drake, he put his stamp on like the vulnerability, like bringing vulnerability, being like all that quote unquote soft shit.
Yeah.
You know, talking to the girls, making music for the ladies and all that. He made
Right.
music. He made it cool to like play his music around girls. That's what made his shit skyrocket. You know
Yeah,
what
yeah.
I'm saying? And I feel like, over time, his style just kind of went along with whatever the wave was.
Yeah.
So that's why I feel like hip hop has been bad, really, for the past 10 years. I feel like the whole construct of how music has been consumed, like I've seen comments with people saying like, man, we need to just go back to like buying CDs. Like that's really like physical copies of music. Those are the real numbers. Like all that bot shit. Like that's when that's conflated everything in the music industry. Like to where we don't really know what to believe. We just, that's just
And they say streaming companies won't tell you real numbers.
What's got the biggest numbers?
They market like that.
Hey, but hold up. Hey, correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't Drake Falls, when he come to that streaming, didn't he take a page out of Soulja Boy's book for that? Didn't Soulja Boy was the first one who kind of started doing that stuff?
Like I said,
and he admitted that? But you make it look like Drake just created all this stuff out of thin air.
Listen, man, he was in the right place at the right time. It's beautiful.
I just think that people, it's easy for us to say that in hindsight. But at the time, nobody, and still to this day, I don't feel like anybody's like doing this, being a singer and a rapper. We look at all the people that we could say, hey, like low key, if Chris Brown had done that, yo, he would have been on, right? Like there's so many people that we can look at and we can point to and we can say, yo, they would have been like on. But nobody tried it.
A singer
and all I'm saying,
rap?
with the Kendrick is we've seen this. I can't put Kendrick above Tupac. Okay, I can't put Kendrick above some of these other people, and he's very similar to those people. And that's all I'm saying. Drake is something different. Drake is something new. He's something that we haven't seen get to this level. We can acknowledge the people that came before him, the Lauryn Hills. We can acknowledge the people that came before him. The Yays, okay, Heartbreaks 808. Like, that was like a transformational album for me. Like, yo. So, I mean, like.
So you admit he took everybody's style?
No, he didn't, though. No, he didn't.
Pretty much.
He didn't. All I'm saying is that, like, Ye's great. Ye's great, right? But the thing about Ye is that Ye is one of those people who he'll dabble in something for a little bit of time. Lauryn Hill's album was just one album, okay? All right, yeah, she did some stuff with Fugees and all these, she did other stuff, right? But I mean, those were just moments. And Drake said, I'm gonna take it and make it my whole thing as an artist. Well, that's why he rose to prominence.
But people been writing to R&B, man.
Yeah.
That's been around for a long time. Now
I agree.
I just feel like he just was in the right place at the right time. Now, did he take advantage of it and make it amazing and do the best that he could for himself? He did.
We should be celebrating that, though. Why are we?
We're not celebrating. See, the thing is, we are celebrating. But he had his. So the thing is, I think he had his time.
Yes, like we've gotten to a point now where like the past 2, 3, 4 albums, people are making this review of saying like, bro, you ain't got nothing else to talk about.
It's the same.
It's the same stuff.
Yeah.
You
I can hear
40
that.
years old and you still talking about, 21-year-olds, letting you down.
I tell you, man. Like, he be in his feelings, man.
And as a listener, like I came in the game. I actually liked Drake when he came into the game, but I grew as an adult.
Right.
Yeah.
And as an adult, I want to listen to different shit.
Yep.
More mature shit.
Exactly.
And Drake just hasn't been doing
and that's just what I say. When you talk about the collabs, what is that? Hands on your knees. Right. Man, you clap for me. I'm like, if you gonna put shit out like that, of course you're gonna flip an album in a week.
But what was he doing with that?
Successful doesn't mean he's
He's
not
promoting
stagnant.
the girl.
Yes,
exactly.
Promoting the girl.
He's promoting the girl. He's saying, "Hey,
He know that's what's
I'm gonna put my name on it
He's smart now.
and let
That's
you
true.
get the shine.
That is
Now,
marketing.
like I said, man,
I'm gonna put my name on it and let you get the shine."
Now, I would say like he did his thing.
The money that
I would say in his era at that time, he was great.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's just like everything else.
He ain't got no degree.
It's time for something new, and people want something new. I don't even feel like the Kendrick thing is to something new. I just think that was just the break. That was just the break in the court right there. And now everybody's looking for what's new now. And that's why I think
will the what's
have y'all
new
ever
come?
thought about what the new genre would be like, would sound like? Have y'all ever thought about that?
I think
About what?
Like, what would be the next genre? Like, what would that sound like?
Hip hop.
Like, I feel like hip hop, like, there hasn't been anything like new. Yeah, and that's something that I feel like I've been craving for,
something
like whatever it is, like, and I just feel like all the new artists, they chase the stuff, the sound that's commercial that everybody knows.
I think
instead of doing something different.
I think it's just gonna go back to the beginning.
What, New York? Where New York sound?
I wouldn't mind. Even though I got the LA.
You got the LA upside down. I saw that. Yeah.
I'm still New York at heart. I just live on the West Coast.
Yeah. I got you.
I live on the West Coast. Yeah.
That's out of New York. Right?
Yeah. I love it.
And crazy, he a LA dude, and don't like Kendrick.
Don't say that. I didn't say that. I didn't like him.
But
I like him a little less after this beef because, again, I think it's manipulation. I think it's like he got into people's heads, and we see the aftermath. And that's all I'm saying. I don't want to go
right time.
Right.
You mad at folks when they get paid?
I think I really just think apart just even from Drake, I think everybody just tired of hearing the same thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Seeing the same tempo, the same music, the same everything. I think
they're using the samples wrong.
Like I think everything now, everybody just tired of it. And then just hear something different with Kendrick. I don't think that's the way everybody's going, but I think that's the break everybody needed to get back to what they really love.
Again, I think it's cope. I think it's like we know that Kendrick messed up by coming out and doing all this. Okay. And I think that, we're trying to cope now because we see the destruction. I think
you're coping, bro.
We see,
I think you're just coping.
We see the destruction of doing something like this to the GOAT, to the person who is here. We never appreciate people while they're here and while they're in their moment. We try to tear them down, and then it takes 3-4 generations later in order for people to get their shine.
That's the liquor talking.
Do you not think he got the love though?
I think Drake never really got love.
What?
I think there was something true in what Kendrick said. He said, what did Kendrick say? He said, people just tolerate you. You know what I'm saying? Like that was always the thing. I think that people just tolerated Drake for a moment, but they never really, and to me, it's a classic villain story in a way. It's a classic villain story.
He like to try to play. It's like playing victim, really. You know what I'm saying? It's like throwing a rock and high in your hand.
I don't think so though. I think listen, Drake again. I think we've been talking about this for so long too. Right. But I think I think that Drake always wanted peace. And you can go and listen to interviews when he wasn't nothing. He was always like, I just want to bring everybody together. I just want to be able to like put people on. I just want to give people the shine. That's why he brought Kendrick. That's why he brought A$AP Rocky on tour with him. All these different people, like he wanted to like bring and unite people, and then, you see somebody like a Kendrick who was, at the time is very like, what are you talking about? Because he wasn't really like number one, but he was like, I'm better than all of y'all.
Well, check this out. Well, is there any truth to, like he said, he went down south to get certain cred from certain people?
You think he did that?
Because to get that appeal.
He definitely did.
Even if he was top, right? So say I'm top.
Okay.
But Q them boy, they popping, they hot.
Yeah.
I bring Q on tour. I'm still even though my platform bigger, I'm still using him too. You know what I'm saying?
It's a situation where like he gotta get plugged in them cities.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You feel me? Because like if he ain't plugged in them cities,
right?
Yeah, he gonna get the love from the fans, but like when he go out, all these other folks that got money like him, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's gonna be awkward. You feel me? He gonna be in there.
Yeah,
and they like I said earlier, bro. The difference between him and Kendrick a real nigga. He was in the streets mobbing with the guys. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So he was bumping shoulders with people that's real like that. He might not be 100% like that. I don't know about him.
No, he's not like that.
No, he's not.
You feel me? But
he
really been bumping shoulders like no paid affairs.
Right,
you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why I'm at with that. Like Drake is a brother. Like I told him back there, Drake is a brother. And Kendrick is a real nigga. You feel me? It's a difference.
Yeah, my thing about Kendrick is, if you want to be number one, instead of using manipulation. Come out and show us.
But they all use manipulation.
I want.
But they all use manipulation though.
I want to see an album this year. I want to see him come out with another album this year. I want to see him do 5 features.
They all use manipulation.
In 2026, I want to see him do 5 features, and I want him to come out with an album. If you're the guy, if you're the one, if you're the chosen one, show us. Like, that's all I'm saying.
That's what he's doing.
Like,
that's what he did.
Hip hop is down right now. Come save us.
Hip hop is down.
Like,
that's why I got up here.
Come save us.
Right there, what he said is exactly why I sat up here, bro. Cause hip hop ain't down, bro.
Yeah.
Cause like I be in here working. You know what I'm saying? I'm recording different artists. I'm hearing the new sound that you saying. Where is it at? I'm hearing it. You feel me?
Yeah.
But like since everybody trying to go the independent route, it ain't getting out there that fast. And like we was talking earlier about politics, we all got to come together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like. That's where in Atlanta they was winning at. One person get on, he gonna grab this person. Like they was. That's why it's so much controversy now. Cause these folks didn't even like each other for real.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like they were beefing with each other.
Oh yeah, I remember.
You know what I'm saying? So, but they put that aside so they can see their community come up. You know what I'm saying?
And I think that's a positive thing to do. You know, like to be able to have that and to get back to that and all that. Yeah. But I do think that hip hop has lost its top.
Hip hop is still the most
that's
popular
why,
form of music.
Everybody is doing it.
Who's playing at the Super Bowl this year?
It don't matter because it's
everybody needs a term. It don't matter. Everybody gotta have a term, bro.
What's his name?
Bad Bunny.
Hip hop is still the most popular music.
Everybody gotta
ever.
have a
hip hop.
It's still the most popular music.
NFL is still.
What's the number one?
It's still the most
music
popular
right now in the world.
What's the number one?
All that stuff on TikTok.
Bad Bunny's number one, y'all.
What Bad Bunny got popular at?
What is music? Spanish rap, right?
On TikTok.
What he does? Spanish rap.
By the way, who did a song with him?
Bad Bunny do Spanish rap,
Drake.
right? It's Spanish rap.
Man, one thing about it, when you got all that
Bad
money,
Bunny, Spanish rap.
But when you got all that money, you got to invest.
No, but is it Spanish rap?
I think what you said is very profound earlier about music.
Hey,
so
but
I
at
agree
the end of
with
the
you.
day, isn't that a
The new
form of hip hop?
sound.
Just in Spanish. That's still a form of hip hop. It's just in Spanish. Hip hop is the most popular music. They might as well call it pop music now. That's how popular hip hop is.
Yeah,
you can't really go no place to really dance good if you ain't playing some hip hop music.
You can't go nowhere dance good. You ain't playing no.
And the reason why hip hop gets shitted on because it's black culture, and it's any time in America anything with black and that much influence, they gonna shit on it.
Black culture's everywhere.
Exactly.
Chinese people love this shit.
We move the needle. They don't want to believe it, but we literally move the needle for everything. What's cool, what's not cool, hip hop, everything, film, anything. We move the needle.
I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah.
Everything in America, we move the needle, literally.
That's
why the rest of the world don't like this motherfucker.
Yeah. Your wealthiest blacks in the world per capita. The wealthiest blacks in the world, African Americans. Everybody who right here. Now, Nigeria is the wealthiest country in Africa, but that's only a few Nigerians. Yeah. But overall, the totality of everybody in this room here can probably go to Nigeria and stay in some type of resort, right? Even if you making, say, $4 or $5 grand a month. But people living in Nigeria can't do that in their own country that they live in. Right? You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's why I say we move the needle for everything, for culture. Everywhere you look, you can see Jamaica, any other country, they emulating black women here. Whether it be classy or whether it be ghetto. Jamaican girls wasn't wearing color wigs and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? They were more natural. Now they into all that stuff. Everybody looking at black American culture.
I agree with that.
You see what I'm saying? You can go to Japan. Yeah. And they embrace the hell out of y'all. Now, China might be a little different in certain places, but Japan, they gonna see you, all the stuff. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. They gonna embrace the hell out of that.
Every country that I've been to,
I'm telling you.
Black culture is
I agree.
They more fascinated by your hair texture. How they can get their hair like yours.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what's happening in Japan, right?
Yeah.
They all trying to get a fade.
And that's what you saying. That's what you saying. That is why like the industry, they like keep trying to push us to be loud, rude, you know what I'm saying, crazy, because they want the rest of the folks to be like, man, these look, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They don't want us seeing intellectual, you feel me?
Right.
Like, and it's crazy. That's why, like, we up here arguing about Drake and Kendrick.
And them dudes rich.
We just did 30-40 minutes on Drake.
That's what I'm telling you. Like, that's what they want out of this. Like,
Nah, I just think everybody just been watching my man over here, and we couldn't wait to see it.
yeah, I had some birds for you.
Boy, I had a blue carpet for you, boy.
I just want y'all to stop coping. That's it. You know?
When we was coming up, and he's like, "Yo, man, yeah, man, this gonna be interesting. I got some enemies up there." I was like, "Bro, you on your own." I mean, I like Drake too, but shit.
Sometimes you gotta play an away game. Sometimes you gotta go on the road.
But I want to really say though, I really like Drake, man. I think his music is great. I think he did a phenomenal job at the time that he had it, and he did reach out to everybody else and do a lot of things. But I think in that instance, he was welcome. And everybody showed him love, and everybody like, all right, cool. Like, you come down here, we're gonna show you love in Atlanta, we're gonna show you love in Houston, we're gonna show you love in New York. But then at the end of the day, once he got to the top, he started shitting on people. And that's the part where I think a lot of people felt a certain kind of way. It was kind of like because we little brother, we was like, yo, man, that's my little brother. He like that. And then now you're gonna be like, act like. Like you just gonna stomp on this.
I could say he probably got corrupted by power.
And
that's all I could. I appreciate.
And I think he in his feelings a little too much, man. You got put emotions
that's what
aside,
made him big.
man.
He want people to
get out your feelings, man.
Him.
Get out your feelings, man. It's a rap battle.
Snitch.
You lost. Keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? That's
Ain't like his legacy.
All right.
Yeah.
Huh?
Ain't like his legacy died.
Exactly.
Well,
exactly.
His legacy is.
You just lost a rap battle
after that because he getting respect from the rap side.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Jay-Z lost to Nas. Like, ain't nobody looking down on Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying?
They like, who else rapper gonna keep up with Kendrick Lamar besides?
And if you see, everybody up here said they like him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He lost that battle, but everybody said at the era that he had, we liked him. It's just that we run something new.
I can get down with that too. You know, like I would be excited to see a new sound and to see somebody new come up. But who's it gonna be? And how long is this wait?
But that's the beauty of music, man.
How long is this wait?
See, the thing is, are you ready for something new? Everybody that's gotten up here said they are ready for something new, right?
Yeah.
So that person, they putting in work with him. They putting in work here at 400. They putting in work wherever they are, and they're gonna keep pushing. And we're gonna get that something new because everybody's ready for it. So that break that we had, or wherever we are right now, where everybody's feeling it, it's because it's coming. You just gotta be patient, and when you hear it, we all gonna know. That's the beauty of music.
Yeah.
That's why everybody love it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Always a storm for the sunshine, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Always what?
Always a storm for the sunshine.
Boom. Right. There you go. All right, we gotta move on.
About 40 minutes, huh?
Yeah. Let's talk about mental health. We saw what just happened.
Read it
with the Dallas Cowboys.
Read it.
Can you read it?
Oh, this dude can't read. He drunk.
I ain't drunk, but
let me read it real quick. All right, hold on. You might be. Good thing I'm driving. Dang.
Shine. No, I'm scared.
So, all right. Dallas Cowboy defensive end Marshawn Kneeland passes away. So, my bad. Sorry about that. According to ESPN, the team announces his passing in a statement and said it is with extreme sadness that the Dallas Cowboys shared that Marshawn Kneeland tragically passed away this morning. Marshawn was a beloved teammate and member of our organization. Our thoughts and prayers and regarding Marshawn are with his girlfriend, Catalina, and his family.
Right.
So, yeah, I think it was. I don't know, man. I wonder what brought that about. You know, because in the NFL they talk about concussion protocol.
Yeah.
And things like that.
Yeah. Right.
I wonder if that was I wonder if that was the cause, or was he dealing with some things before he came into the league?
Let me just say something real quick, because this is my team. You know, the Dallas Cowboys are my team, and I'm just sad to see that he felt like he he didn't have a way out and that he took his life. You know,
you can say that on that, but you couldn't say that.
I said he took himself out. I didn't say
he took his life.
Yeah, it took his life.
You can say that.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, you can say that.
Everything's
sensitive. You just can't say, you know,
the S word.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, like, I'm just sad to see that. I mean, the man had like, I mean, to get to a place of like getting to the NFL.
Yeah.
And to be
so young.
And to be that
24,
young.
24, man.
And to have a family
young,
and all that stuff. I mean, it's just sad to see. So, but yeah, good.
Go ahead.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead. So I did like a little research on it, and like he kind of was like a young man that dealt with grief.
Okay.
You know, he was one of those situations where he lost his mom right before he got into the NFL.
Yeah.
And so he, you know, in a couple of interviews, like just kind of described like what it was like losing his mom, like which was his rock.
Yeah.
And you know how it was taking a toll on him. And
he was the only child?
No, I don't think he was the only child.
Okay.
Don't quote me on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I could imagine, you know, having your mom, like some of your biggest supporter,
right?
You know, cheering you on, you know, supporting you to, you know, for you to follow your dreams. And right before you get to that point, you know, she's gone.
Yeah.
And, you know, what they say, like 24 hours before he scored his first touchdown, I can imagine him thinking like, I scored this touchdown. This is my first touchdown and she ain't here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that could really... You know what I'm saying, make somebody up on top of him already having mental issues, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, things like that, man, I just, you know, try to sympathize with it because, you know, you don't know what people are going through, you know, on a day-to-day. I'm, knock on wood, like I'm fortunate enough to have never, like, you know, had nobody leave me that was that close to me. You know what I'm saying? So, and I often think about stuff like that when stuff like that happens. Like, man, I don't know where my mindset would be at. You know, so I can imagine, you know, no amount of money, you know, people think, you know, just because you're in the NFL, you making, you know, millions of dollars or on your way to making millions of dollars, that you straight. But, you know, stuff like that can always eat at you. And, you know, any day that you may just be feeling at your lowest, that could be it. You know? So
because you know it's gonna happen, it's coming. Just the mind state of being prepared for when it does happen. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it'll happen.
Yeah, this definitely a sensitive subject to me. Definitely God bless his life. Tragic situation. Hate to see anyone take themselves, but I'm one of the people I truly understand because I've had some dark moments. I go to therapy quite often because it's a lot, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't think people understand what it's like being that top dog. I'm pretty sure he was that guy for his family.
Oh yeah.
And it's a lot of pressure and stuff like that. And the more monetary gain you get, you notice that people not really fucking with you for you. You know what I'm saying? People rocking with you for what you got. Yeah. And when you sit in that big ass house and you thinking about that, you be like, man, he probably was like, man, I wish my mom was here. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I say this a sensitive subject for me, like rest in peace to my cousin Pat and rest in peace to my nephew Zai. My nephew, he took his life last year this month as well. And it was just crazy because he was that guy. Like, if you knew Zai, like, Zai was that guy. He was had charisma. He had the look. Like, everybody liked him. Like, he was just a good kid. He actually helped paint this studio. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I definitely felt like I had to say something regarding with him because, like, he was just such a lovable kid, man. You know, he got into shit just like how any other kids do. But he was a great kid, man, a great soul. And when he took himself, it was just baffling to, like, all of us. And, you know, shout out to his mom, Lena, like, is one of my best friends. Like, she's a strong woman because, like, I know it's tough because it's like that was her firstborn. You know what I'm saying? So, man, suicide is real serious in the black male community. I don't really hear too much about black female, and that's a good thing. I would like to hear about it less with us because I feel like we got a lot of potential, but it's just like the way how this world treat us, you wouldn't really understand unless you're a black man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's different reasons, different variations, but the main reason that it always circles to is that it feels like people don't have someone that they could truly talk to. Like they feel like they could talk to people about some things, but not certain things or everything. You know what I'm saying? It's always like an outlet thing.
Yeah.
Like people be having, like young black males be having emotions that they don't know how to let out. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of them do music. That's why a lot of them do things that's like entertainment purposes because that's their way of releasing, whether it's sports or music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because those guys in sports, they carry just as much pain as a rapper. You know what I'm saying? So when they hitting people and shit like that, that's them releasing.
Even comedians.
Facts. Facts. Like that's why entertainment is so big for the black culture because that's our way to release. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And without a way to release, you know, it's a lot of feelings to uphold and keep together. So I pray for everybody that's out there dealing with mental health issues and stuff like that. Like I spoke at my nephew's funeral last year too, and that was like one of the hardest things I had to do. Like I never spoke at nobody's funeral. And I felt like I had to because I spent so much time with this young man, and I was like, I saw the potential with him, and I felt robbed. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, damn, bro, like we had so much to do. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like, I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. Like I'm not one of the people that's gonna be like, oh man, you know, he like, nah, I can't judge him. You know what I'm saying? I still love him the same and stuff like that. I wish one of us could have been there. You know what I'm saying? But when it's too much, it's too much, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't trying to make a reasoning out of it, but is a reason behind everything. You know what I'm saying? And I think with those situations, when situations like that, when someone takes themselves, I think it's to teach everybody else a lesson. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's like the ultimate sacrifice, especially when you know you one of them people. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's to teach everybody else something around you. Because usually when somebody dies, it's like, damn. You know what I'm saying? But when somebody does it, it's like people question stuff. They be like, damn. So now it's tapping more into your mental, like, what can I do more to myself to make sure that this isn't me? You feel me? Yeah. So that's all I wanted to say.
You guys,
that's good.
Yeah. I feel like man, mental health is a major thing for a lot of people, and like he was saying, when it comes to you being the head of your household or the head of the family, it's a lot of pressure on you. Yeah. And everybody's coming to you for everything, but you don't really get this. You feel like you're not getting the support that you deserve. You know what I mean? I go to therapy as well, and I lost friends within the military that actually committed suicide. And it's a lot of times where you just feel like that pressure's on you and you don't know how to release it. And you feel like there is no tomorrow. You sit there in that funk and that daze, and you feel like nothing is going the way you're supposed to, and you're just sitting there and you don't know how to release it. You know what I mean? So I feel like if you can go to therapy, it's definitely a place to go to get those emotions out and learn how to cope and learn how to do things. I think that was the main thing for me, was learning how, when I get to those stages in life, how to cope with it. You know what I mean? Recognizing it, what to do next, how to go to the gym, work out, call somebody, have somebody that you call, accuse the person I call. When I'm always in this situation, I feel like I don't know what's coming next, or things are getting my pressure up or whatever, I call him. You know what I mean? So having somebody that you can call, you know what I mean? I think that's like the big part of it. And him losing his mom, I can only imagine. Yeah. Especially you don't work so hard. Everybody say, I'm working so hard to get her out of this and get her out of that. Right. And right before you about to reach that destination, you lose her. Yeah. I can only imagine what that feels like. Right. I'm the only child. And I think about it sometimes, but I can only imagine. Yeah. You know what I mean? I don't got nobody else. Everything I do, I feel like it's for her. So like, I can only imagine how that will feel. You know what I mean? Now everybody's dependent on you, and she was probably the one that he went to. You know what I mean? She's probably the one that he would go to and be like, hey, Mom, like, I'm dealing with so much and da. And she was there for him. And now she ain't there no more.
For sure.
Now who do you go to? Because your mom's always going to love you.
Yep.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Some of that's all we got is our mom.
Right.
Nah, facts. Like, shoot, most of us grew up with single moms, you know what I'm saying? Even if we knew who our dad was, you know what I'm saying? Like, we grew up with single moms. So, and that's why I think it's important for black men to kind of just work on their vulnerability. Because we got an issue with that, because a lot of us, like I said, come from the single parent homes. So it's like, when you raised by a mom, it's like you got to work twice as hard to be a man as a black kid. Yeah, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Because there's no male structure. It's like, it's usually the uncles and the older cousins and stuff like that. So, you know, with so much broken homes with us, it just creates a lot. And a lot of times, like, how the outside world will treat you, you will learn that your mom is really your closest friend. You know what I'm saying? As a young black kid, like, that's how I felt. Like, I feel like my mom, man, like, no matter what, like, that's my go-to person. You know what I'm saying? So God forbid something happened to my mama, I know I wouldn't be the same person. You know what I'm saying? So I can't judge nobody on that. But I will say, like I said, if you having those type of thoughts, you know, just reach out to somebody, man, because it's a lot of people that will feel some type of way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I spoke about my nephew's mom and stuff, but just I think about his brother. I think about his aunts, his grandmother. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of people just with unanswered questions, don't know how to feel. You know what I'm saying? Like that. And like I said, it teaches you something. It teaches you something. Like, when I was sitting in that church, I said, man, I don't want nobody to feel like this. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, you really taught me a lesson. Like, I don't want nobody to feel like this. If I could avoid this, I will. You know, I know sometimes it gets unbearable, but if you can avoid it, do everything, take every measure that you can, because, you know, I know today could be rough, but, man, you never know what tomorrow might bring. You never know. You never know.
Hey, quick question. I want both of you guys to answer. What got you to that point, or what was it that made you decide, okay, I need to talk to somebody? Because, you know, in the black community, there's always a stigma with therapy and things like that. Yeah. Well, maybe it's slightly changing now. Yeah. But, you know, the older generation still may be like, you know, boy, go pray and get on your knee and talk to God. Right. What got y'all to that point to say, you know what, I need to talk
You want to go first? Or
it don't matter.
Okay. With me, I think it was the fact that I was just witnessing so much death at one point in time. Like, it was just like the norm to me. And the things that I was going through, other people was going through it too. But what I noticed, it wasn't no voice of reasoning. I didn't notice it at the time, but during those times, like, everybody coped the same. Self-medication, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's getting high. Everybody's drinking. You know, we talking about it amongst each other because we feel like we the only ones who can understand each other. But at the same time, there's no voice of reasoning. Right. So once I realized that, then I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I try to talk to anyone about my issues around here, they're going to hand me a drug or they're going to hand me a drink. Nobody's truly going to give me words and wisdom that's going to help me move forward. So I got to think out the spectrum. And I got to, like, talk to somebody who really don't know me that I can express myself to. And for a while, I wasn't with it. I wasn't with it for a long time. But the first session I had, I was just like, man, like, it was just like, I just let it all out, dog. Like, and the fact that it was just there, like, I was like, I can come back. Because I'm like, I know this ain't leaving from where we at. Not like I'm trying to hide something. But at the same time, like, you know, I'm a lot to a lot of people. I just can't be this vulnerable publicly. I'm not that type of guy. Like, I'm just trying to figure out how to keep my bearing. I'm trying to figure out how to not let my emotions get the best of me. Right. So that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to keep myself under control because on the outside, didn't nobody see what was wrong. But on the inside, it was like me versus me. You know what I'm saying? So I just had to kind of get myself under control. That's what it was. I was just tired of just going through the same situations.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I say for me, it was being in the military first off, and then like seeing some people that passed, and then also dealing with a lot of things with a lot of people. I get angry, and my anger can go places where I don't want it to go. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I think I had a cousin that had gone to a situation, and I was on the phone with him. And he told me like he would black out and go off and lose his life, and now he's sitting in prison for a long time. And then I sat there and I thought about it, and I was like, man, I be in that same feeling. I've been in the same places, and I was like, I gotta find a way to control it, find a way to deal with it. And then just being in there and then talking to the different therapists and finding different coping mechanisms and figuring out what's the best for me, how to recognize it, and then realizing like somebody else is controlling you when you're able to get in that anger, you know what I mean? And like that, how 1 second can change your whole life. It made me open up and start talking about some of the things. And as I started talking, I started recognizing other things, and then it just helps me. It's a place to go where you get that release. It's like a reset. But for me, when I go and I have so much going on, everything's piled up, I go in there and it's like a reset. You know what I mean? But as you get that reset, you also learn how to use them tools in the toolbox to keep going forward. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I always tell people, you can ask anybody, man, if you could get some therapy, man, go to it. You know what I mean?
Good, man. Y'all feel it makes y'all a better person.
Oh, most definitely.
1,000%.
Yeah, most definitely, man.
Joe,
that's good.
Nah, shit,
okay.
man.
No, I mean,
Nah, for real. All black men, lives matter. So
yeah,
I ain't never had an experience of like suicide or anybody. I'm kind of young and shit, but hey, man, black lives, men, all black men, lives matter. So if you need it, go get counseling. It's better ways to solve a situation than just leave everybody clueless. But that's all I got.
I think that's a good thing, man, that people actually pushing for their mental health nowadays, you know?
Yeah.
Because, like, I was in the military, too.
Hey.
Oh, I'm not to the mic?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad, sorry. Because I was in the military, too, man, and a couple of my soldiers that got killed, not in wartime, one guy, matter of fact, I just cut the dude's head like maybe a week prior. And they call us all in chaplain. And dude went off the simulator for airborne, and it snapped, and he fell, and it broke his neck. And I was sitting there like, damn, I just cut dude's head. And there's another one, soldiers, well, in my unit, rather, he wasn't my direct soldier, and going to get tattoos, and he drove recklessly, and he flew out the car, head hit the back of the tree, and crushed all that, you know what I'm saying? So I do understand that, but at that time, when the chaplain said, you know, we here to talk or whatever, and I'm about to have a 4-day weekend. I was like, man, I'm just getting the hell. I'm just going home. Going home, had a good time, drank, you know what I'm saying, hang out with some girls and stuff like that. But you know, and even back then, you know, like I come from old school mom, you know, but you can go pray on, you know what I'm saying, this and the third. But you know, but I think it's good now that people are actually you know, taking their mental health serious, you know what I'm saying? I really think that's a good thing. But let me ask you this. Do y'all think people abuse it? They use it as a cop-out sometimes?
Yes.
Because you cannot say, you know what I'm saying? Like, for example, if I got him to do a job, right? I said, yo, I need this whole mural. And he don't show up. No, I needed a mental health, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I might see he might be in the club with a girl left in the left. I want people to abuse it, you know what I'm saying? I just wonder, man.
Man, that is the most annoying shit in the fucking world.
Yeah,
somebody
I hate
using mental health problem
right.
as a scapegoat type thing. That made me want to hurt you, man. Like it's just terrible getting online and doing a whole bunch of stuff. It'd be like, man, like. I ain't even gonna say it, but
feel like you're fucking with my mental health at that point. Man,
it's terrible.
Like,
I mean, I feel like a lot of people, especially in the black community, feel like, yo, you have to like thug it out. You know what I mean? Like sometimes that's how they feel like you have to just, you know, be a man. You know what I mean? Like sometimes people will say stuff like that. And we know that's very harmful because it's like, yo, sometimes, you know, it's better to like cry in front of a stranger, you know, than to like, I don't know, like suffer in silence. And I feel like there's a lot of people who are suffering in silence and they feel like they can't talk to anybody. And it's like, No, you don't just have to be a man, you know, like sometimes you have to, you know, go and talk to somebody. And I think, you know, I mean, every time that I've done therapy, because, you know, I kind of do it sometimes and then like, you know, fall off, but, you know, I keep going back, right? You know, I think that sometimes it's just like a reset for me in a way. And so, you know, I think that people need to do it more, you know, and not think that like, you know, you're less than if you do go and get and seek therapy.
Yeah.
And then, so
I think a lot of people who say stuff like that, like they're either not men or they're not real men. You know what I'm saying? Like, and granted, some people, they just doing what they was taught. You know what I'm saying? They just following the old scripture. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, this is what my daddy told me, so this is what I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Nah, man. Like, kids don't even get whoopings the same like that, and there's a reason for that. You know what I'm saying? Because we know better. You know what I'm saying? When we know better, we should do better. You know what I'm saying? Like, we definitely should know better at this point. Like, nah, man. Like that shit ain't cool, man.
And they say that's passed down trauma too, apparently.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
and also
No,
therapy doesn't necessarily have to be for bad things.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think that's
It's
the thing
an outlet.
that's what people gotta
Yes.
understand.
Speak
It's
on
not
that,
doesn't
yeah.
necessarily always have to be because I'm down, I'm depressed, I'm blah. If you got something you're trying to figure out, sometimes you just got so much going on in your brain to talk it out with somebody.
Yeah.
That's a professional. They can help you align those things, and you could get in like, oh, I got it. It doesn't
for
necessarily always have. I don't always go in there with bad things. Sometimes I've had a great week.
Yeah, me too.
But it's things I'm trying to get to, and I'm like, how do I organize this? How do I do this? And she'll talk to me. She's like, well, what's the number one thing you want to do? How does it make you feel? Like, how do you think it's gonna better you? Like, when you do these certain things, and like just let you organize and be like, okay, now I know where I need to go. Now I know how I need to organize it. It doesn't necessarily have to always be about, oh, I'm depressed, I'm hurt, or whatever. It doesn't necessarily have to be that all the time.
You know that's profound what you just said, man, because that's the stigma that is something going on. You know what I mean? And that's good what you said. That necessarily ain't always the case.
Yeah.
That's not always the case. But I heard a therapist once said, course, without not clinically diagnosing every person, but I heard, and I to some degree, from looking at just in media and just people you interact with and in social media and even on TV, they said that every black person in America needs to talk to a therapist because we all suffer from Stockholm syndrome. You know what I'm saying? Because this wasn't naturally our province. Well, you know what I'm saying? And then passed down through generation to generation, like even with the beatings, because during slavery, you know, they would make, okay, you got to whoop your child. Or I'm going to whoop him, you know what I mean? So, no, I got, you know, and they say that kind of passed down without talking to him because the slaves got beaten, then, you know, and vice versa, and then the trickle-down effect, you know, because a lot of things we do that's passed down through slavery, through generation, that we don't realize we do these things, you know, but we just think that's black culture. But no, these things are actually trauma bonds through slavery. And I heard a therapist say that every person black in America should talk to, whether you happy or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because they say to be black in America is to always be in a state of influx, to be kind of agitated for something or another, whether something that triggers you or something that directly happened to you. You know what I mean? Because they say we all suffer from a state of Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah.
What y'all think?
I believe it because, all right, watch this. When y'all boys go on vacation, y'all never wanted to end, do y'all?
Shoot. And when some of us can't even go on vacation.
And on that last day, what you be thinking about?
I can do this forever. I can enjoy this life forever.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's like, man, we be trying our best just to hold on to the little piece of joy because we know, like, once it's over, it's like it's back to it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, and it seemed like, for us when we take a little break, it's like the waves is just building. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like stuff just be waiting on us as soon as, like, I don't know, like, it's like our joy don't last long, bro.
Nah.
Sometimes when good things happen to me, I don't even tell nobody.
Exactly.
I savor it.
Right.
like a steak, like I'm just like the last piece of corner, like I'm just chewing it. I'm chewing the fat and all. I'm like, God damn, boy, I don't even want to pause, swallow this motherfucker. But man, that's how our joy is. Like I feel like, and that's how I know with most of my boys, like our joy is like short lived, man. Like for real, like women can come back, kids come back talking about all that stuff, man. We'll be back to business, like straight to it, like straight to it.
Real
So
talk. That's why I think, man, like with you brothers, right? Like even though Q, you on our end, but you be down here a lot, right? And you say you stay in Vegas.
Yes, sir.
That's why I think you brothers need to fall in the gap for one another. When this man doing good, let this man know he doing good. When this man doing something, hey, bro, love you, bro. Keep that up. You know what I'm saying? When this man do something, y'all got to do that. Y'all got to be that for one another,
real.
man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's real talk. And that's good that y'all do that. And other people need to do that same thing. Because when Brooks fuck up, I let him know. Bro, man, you fucking up. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta do that too, man.
That's
so
real, though,
we got to be there for each other. You know what I'm saying? Real
That's
talk.
accountability.
Exactly.
Yeah. Nah, that's a good point.
Exactly.
Because the world gonna shit on you.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
for
saying?
real.
So
That's why I said, man, I thank God for the circle I got, man, and just for the people that I run into, that we build and then we end up having a relationship and stuff like that. Because a lot of people, man, just around for the ride, man.
Yep,
A lot of people they ain't even tripping off your well-being. They just want to know when the next time you invite me to something. You know what I'm saying? When the next event is, like when the next time you doing something, so I could come with you and I can tag along and I can take pictures and all that. Like people are looking for the benefit and everything. You know what I'm saying? Instead of being genuine. So the people that I got around me, I'm thankful. You know what I'm saying? We may have disagreements sometimes and stuff like that, but I never had an issue with anybody in this room that we couldn't resolve.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's from real men.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't about no emotion base or nothing like that. We all passionate people.
Yep.
So if I'm saying something to Zay or something like that that's outside of that's more concern, it's like he know that it's coming from a place of love. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like if I didn't give a fuck, I wouldn't say nothing.
Yeah.
And what kind of friend would I be?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So
and ain't nothing wrong with disagreeing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their own opinion. You can agree to disagree. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Like this man here, he used to have waves.
Who's
I
that?
be like, shit, I be looking at bruh sometimes, I be like, man, this dude really growing his hair out. I'm like, shit, I'm still gonna keep my waves. You know what I'm saying? That's my dog.
Shit, but man, look like he can still get him if he cut him.
He probably could, you know what I'm saying?
I see them baby hairs laying down on his head.
But you know what I'm saying? You know, what works for your dog, it works for your dog. You know what I'm saying? It don't make him my dog no less, no nothing like that. But whatever he doing, I'm a support. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I was getting at. You know what I'm saying? Like no matter if them boys want to change their appearance, location, dating preference. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Dog might be like, man, I had enough of black girls, man. I'm about to go Asian for a minute. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't mad at you.
Bro, just let me know when we having the shrimp fried rice. Word. You know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping,
Tell
bro.
him,
You
he
my
happy,
dog.
you happy.
You my dog, man.
Yeah.
Shoot, just let me know when they cooking. Word.
I feel you, man.
For
I
real.
feel you on that, man. But yeah, some people along for the ride, man.
Yeah, man.
I had a partner in the A like that. He used to manage T-Pain. And I used to go kick it with him. And but I never met T-Pain. I never cared. I met Audio Push. I don't know if y'all heard that rap group Audio Push.
Yeah.
We was at their crib that they had for them. But and he would say, man, and he was staying in Charleston because he was on the radio. Then he moved to Atlanta. I'd take my son. I'd go kick it, man. He was like, yeah, man. You know, you my guy, man, because, you know, his people come from Queens. He's from Queens. Or other dudes in Atlanta, we hanging out, they want him because he used to do day parties. They want him to get the VIP and this and that. And he know I'm in the fitness too. We might smoke a little something, you know what I'm saying? But the girls bring it through. We never had to, you know what I'm saying? Some of his friends or whatever. And he's like, yeah, man, you know, you don't care to do all the VIP. You ain't coming here and be like, yo, man, hey, let's get a ball. And Atlanta VIP, like, that's rent. That's like $1,500. You know what I'm saying? For some Hennessy, you gonna pay $30, $40 in the store. You know what I mean? But he was like, yeah, man, I know you don't really care about all that stuff, man. But as other people hit him up, and I'm there seeing the phone calls. Hey, yo, what's up, man? We going to compound tonight? What's up? He said, yeah, man. And them boy want him to get a table and this and that. You know what I'm saying? If he ain't doing that, they ain't falling through. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So he was like, nah, man, you know. So he left the A. He in Texas now, near Houston.
Yeah, so, he probably living life out there.
Yeah, he chilling.
Houston is nice.
And so, yo, when you would come through, you know what I'm saying? He be in DR for like a month. Just chilling, you know what I'm saying? Just chilling.
He's single, huh?
Yeah. but he want to find that one.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? My dude, he want to find the right one and cool out. I be like, bruh, you gotta leave them 24-year-old thing alone, man. You know what I'm saying? Them girls just want to party, man. Yeah. You gotta get you something a little. He like Brooks. He like them young things. He like them young.
Don't follow him.
Them young things. He like them
young.
Hey Brooks, you like them young? Yeah, them young things. Them young. We call them young tenders. Them young things.
Hey, well, that was a hell of a assist right there, man.
So you gonna wrap it up on that note?
Yeah, I think we can. Yeah. We're gonna talk about gambling.
Go ahead. My fault.
Y'all want to talk about that?
We can talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Well, you want to get in on this game?
Come on. This is the moment. That's the moment. Come on.
You ain't getting no sunshine.
All right. We got about 10 minutes to talk about this. But yeah.
Talk about that gambling.
Hey, I don't gamble no more. I lost too much money. I'm gonna let y'all have it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna let y'all have it. I lost too much bread.
A week off this week, boy.
I'm gambling right now.
I'm down right.
What did you got? 14 legs.
My bad. 14 leg.
14. You gotta get a dabble.
Hey, you pulling something up?
I take a 12.
No, I was looking at my prize pick.
Oh, okay. See? Well, as we know, sports has been dabbling into a little bit of gambling. When I was growing up, you couldn't really gamble on games.
Dabble into a little bit of gambling.
And
A lot of bit of gambling.
What?
yeah, it's become it's starting to get big, right? But I remember like the stories about like Pete Rose, I think it was the baseball player who was like doing stuff. And then what was the referee's name?
Oh, I knew you
he was
told
like
me that.
messing around with games.
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah, and so we've always heard stories, but now we've had like I feel like this is the biggest scandal. I mean, the NBA getting involved with gambling. We saw Chauncey Billups.
Yeah,
also, who was the player?
Terry
Rozier.
Terry Rozier.
Shit, man, they mess with the mafia.
There was a few other people. They
mess with the mafia.
Well, what I heard is that the mafia was kind of like a separate entity. Like they had their own thing going on.
Well, that was the high stake pokers, the poker rings that they were running.
Right.
The mafia.
And then, the NBA was a whole nother thing. But what do we think about this story? What do we think about gambling? I mean, especially a lot of people feel like most of these games are rigged because, you're doing the over and you're doing the under and somebody like kneels at the 1 yard line or somebody loses 5 yards.
Had me swinging at the air.
Yeah, for sure. So, stuff like that. What do you guys think about that?
Shit, I feel all sports entertainment is doing it.
Okay.
Either they're doing it for the good or they're doing it for the bad. Everybody's taking a gamble because there's no way your best friend or your brother can see that they got you on Prize Picks for 14.5.
Yeah.
And you go out there and score 14.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? There got to be something in it. And everybody take you less. So it's like,
I can tell you
everybody in it.
how many times that happened to me, man.
Man.
I feel like they really started like doing sports like they do almost everything else. You feel me? Like it's a wave. And if you ain't one of them folks, you ain't on it. You know what I'm saying? So just like what else was it like with the PPPs and stuff? People been doing that all forever. You know what I'm saying? We just not finding out by during the pandemic. So that's what I feel like that was. But I need my money back or something because it's no way players that's doing this on the regular not doing this on the regular. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you have the sports bets companies getting in there and not acknowledging when people win, especially if you win big, like them just taking the money.
Oh, they're going to take forever to send you the money.
Oh,
You got to go request to get the money, withdraw the money out. Yeah. If it's a certain amount.
One time I had one to pick. Curry had like 32 points. I go back on there. It was green. Everything was green. I leave the site, go back. He's red. Yeah. Like it was all kind of stuff like that. Yeah. And then this come out, and I'm like, dang, it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like they trying to shave. You know what I'm saying? Shave out the top. You feel me?
Yep. So I know with the apps with Prize Pick, y'all send us some bread. With Prize Pick, you got Underdog and then FanDuel, right? Mm-hmm. Can y'all use FanDuel here in Georgia? No. Yeah, we can't. I can't. No, I've been doing slick. My cousin in Tennessee. Don't. It don't matter because I got rid of it. I would. He get my thing and log in for me, and I would send him money, and he dropping my picks for me, man, and stuff like that. But then I got off of FanDuel. I had Underdog for a little. I mean, I use Prize Pick so long. I look at it. I gotta update the app. I was like, bro, and don't bet on college and girls. Yeah. Oh man, don't bet on Carolina.
And it's so crazy because I went to Las Vegas a couple of months ago, and I'm so used to being in South Carolina and getting on Prize Picks and gambling. When I got to Vegas, I couldn't make no bets on any apps, and I was like,
because you probably got to physically go in.
And it was like, it's Vegas, and Vegas, you got to go physically in and gamble. And I was just like starstruck that whole week. I was in Vegas, like no bets, no nothing. Good games coming on. I couldn't even.
Bruh, me and my sister was in Vegas about 2 years ago. We stayed at Harris. When you tell me they bet on, I don't give a damn, dudes walking the egg with and a spoon. They betting on everything. I mean everything. Everything they betting on, man. Yeah. You can't even I think the sitting area, because my sister kept winning money off the slot machine. And I'm sitting there watching football. Colorado was playing, you know what I'm saying? Big 49er fan. Shout out 49ers, you know what I'm saying? So I'm watching the games. I'm on the West Coast. So I can see the games. They ain't televised over here. And every time she come back, she tap me, show me a receipt. She'd have hit her for 200. I'm like, God damn. I said, well, you can pay me some of this money back on the trip, you know what I'm saying? Sure. But they betting on everything, man. Yeah. And even the area, you had to pay to go down in the area to sit down there even to get drinks. So I just stayed up to the top part because they had the big giant screen and asked for smaller screens. And I'm telling you, them dudes out there just putting bets.
Yeah, everything. I'm surprised that they even bet on like the elections. Like,
they bet
on
everything.
Everything.
You can do that.
Everything.
That's crazy to me.
It's actually an app that I seen while on Prize Picks. They have like the little suggestion apps. It was showing a video and it was like, you want to bet on who's going to be the next president, or you want to bet on how much air is in this person's car tire. I was like, it's really a betting app for betting everything.
I think when you get to that part, man, you should talk to a therapist. I think you have a problem.
It's definitely addictive.
I think you got a problem.
It's definitely addictive.
I'm betting on video games.
Oh, yeah?
And tennis, and I don't even watch tennis.
Right.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? I don't even watch tennis, and I'm betting on it. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, it do.
But like you said, it really is a problem. That's why, like, they tell you if you addicted, call a gambling hotline. Because I know some people.
Oh, it just popped up today.
Yeah, I know some people. Like my friends, he was like behind in his car note, and he actually put his like last $700 that he was supposed to put on his car note on a Prize Pick on a 2-man and lost, and he ended up losing his car, his job, his baby mama.
Wow.
All that. So
man,
it's really
a partner of mine. I think it was at one time. If you got on FanDuel early, you could do it in South Carolina. So I had two partners of mine. Well, actually 3. They've been on FanDuel. One dude, his nephew hit. He was in college on FanDuel. Yeah, FanDuel. Straight ticket, right? I don't know what his picks is. He hit for 100 large. My man went and bought a Benz. You got to pay tax on that. That's prize money. And I think the taxes, it might be 30%. It might be a little bit more. That's prize money because you didn't earn it. Right. He bought a Benz and he was in college. The Benz got repoed, all this. I mean, bro, there's no way, man.
That sounds like my homeboy. That sounds just like my homeboy.
Yeah, boy, to not be able to live good off 100.
I know, right?
But it's big business, man.
Big
It
business.
is big.
It is big business.
Yeah, I'm tired of seeing these commercials. Everywhere you
Prize
turn,
picks.
man.
Your boy
It's
Drewski
everywhere,
and
yeah.
all them do the prize picks.
Yeah,
Everybody.
we surprised right now, but there's gonna be a lot more players and coaches that get exposed for gambling under the table.
You
and
think
doing
so?
See, but at the same
They was talking about LeBron.
Yeah, I
I
heard
saw
that
that.
too.
Yeah, they was talking about LeBron.
I think LeBron has too many powerful people in high places for him to.
But then that
that's
can
the
go
expectations,
wrong,
though.
You know,
and that can get
That's the
exposed.
expectations.
Yeah.
that's true.
That's why they even paying college players and stuff, because they expect them not to be, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, all this stuff, you feel me? But
Yeah.
they still in on all this stuff.
Yeah.
We was talking about greed in America. Very much alive.
Oh yeah. Wherever there's money, there's gonna be corruption.
Oh yeah.
It don't matter what prostitution, gambling, drugs, racketeering, money laundering, robbing is always gonna be corruption. Anywhere there's money. Yeah,
For sure.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead. Yeah, someone
I
say?
was gonna say like they was talking about how like the process of like how players get caught up in it, and they were saying like players like to gamble, period. So they may get into a situation where they may lose a lot of money to the point where they have to owe, and whoever they owe is like, oh, okay, if you ain't got me on this, this money, okay, next game, I
Yeah.
need you
Don't
to-
put this much
you
points
know
up,
what I'm saying?
Yeah, because they were only making like $100,000 here, like 200. Like that. I mean, y'all got like
Michael
millions.
Jordan.
Yeah, they were saying Terry Rozier was settling for way more less than he was getting paid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang. Yeah. Throwing games and shaving
Yeah,
points.
They saying he was making his salary was like 200 M's, and he was making bets for like 200,000, just getting that out the prize. While the mobsters and the big time gamblers, they were getting 1.2 million, 2.0 million.
Right.
Dang.
Like
That's crazy, man. Yeah. I heard Q was saying about Michael Jordan. Remember they had him proving that he didn't have a gambling debt? And they said he bet on everything.
oh yeah,
Everything. He bet on any and everything. I don't know if he's still like that, but yeah. He used to bet on everything.
he was betting on coin flips.
Yep, coin for everything. He being back at on the tour, on the not the tour bus, but they bus.
And,
Any card game. I think it was I don't know if it was Steve Kerr or somebody. They was up. Michael was in the back. They was in the front playing. Them boy back there, $100 hand, $500 hand. So then Mike came up to the front. What y'all playing? Cut me in.
Right,
They said, nah, man, we playing, we only doing $5, $10, $20 bets. And they said, Mike was like,
He trying to increase it.
no, but he was like, no, he was cool with that. He was like, well, y'all got big money back there. Why you want to play with this little money? He said, you know why? Because I don't got y'all money in my pocket. That's literally what he said. That was on the last dance. He said, nah, because I don't got your $20 in my. I need some of your money in my pocket. Yeah. That's a real gamble.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. Hey, shit, your boy, Lil Baby.
Yeah.
Lil Baby.
Oh, is he a gambler?
What?
Yeah,
I didn't even know.
That's why Young Thug was like, yo, I gotta go scoop dude up because he make money. He love to gamble. You know what I'm saying? That dude go out and shoot. In the army, that's what we used to shoot craps and then side bets all the time, bro.
Legendary.
Bro, hey, I still got my hey man, craps and bones, man. Nothing to do, man. That's what we did. We gamble on the side, shoot a little craps. But yeah, they said, Lil Baby, my man, gamble like that. And there was a story that said he borrowed some money from his mom and his sisters, went out, been gone for about 2 days or so. And they said he came back home, just passed out tired. So they said they wouldn't look at us. He ain't even wash. They said they wouldn't look in his bag. And his sister said, we counted, almost $100,000 in there. Just going out in the street, just gambling for 2 days straight, just gambling. They said that's what a man like to do, like to gamble. Yeah.
But yeah, before we go, we gotta speak on this Antonio Brown thing. I might gotta.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think about that? Yeah, let's talk about that.
Shout out Champ.
That's my man's.
Shout out to Champ.
Yeah, shout out to Chad, man. Shout out to Shot by Chad.
Yes, sir.
He's the reason why I met Antonio Brown.
Oh yeah, I forgot you met him.
You met a couple. You went to Boston too. You met a couple of them kids.
Yeah, man. I'm an astrologist, man. I know all the stars.
You a Boston fan, right? Yeah, that's right.
And a Colts fan too.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's
let's
right.
not forget. But Antonio Brown, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like I said, I met Antonio Brown, so I don't know him.
How did he seem when you chopped it up?
Bro, dog is cool as hell. Like, dog is cool. He's smart. Mm-hmm. He's giving. He don't care really too much about nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really know him like that. But when I met him, like, he just came off like a super cool, like a genuine cat. And we even talked about the times when, like, before, you know, he caught the injury and stuff like that when he was in Pittsburgh and stuff. Mm-hmm. So I was just like, damn, bro. Like, and you know, like, with me, I think with most South Carolina people, you know, we don't hold no punches when we meet you. Like, we got questions to ask. We gonna ask you, bro. I'll be like, I was like, man, what's up with that Tom Brady shit, man? Like, what's up? I was asking him questions and he ain't trip. You know what I'm saying? Some people will be like, yo, bro, like, I don't know who you think you is or whatever like that. But it was all sincere. Like, it was I felt like I was talking to another man. Like,
where you met him at?
I met him in Miami.
Oh, okay, Miami.
I met him in Miami after the Orlando game. That's why I met Jason Tatum.
He was still playing with Tampa Bay at the time, or
no? He was doing music. He was doing music. I met him at the studio.
Oh, he already had left football.
Yeah. He
walked
already
off
left.
the field.
Yeah, this was what we in 2025? This was 2023. I want to say.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this was 2023. Like around Thanksgiving time. Like,
okay.
Yeah, me and shout out my boy Chad. Chad, we went to the Orlando game. Met the Celtics staff, like, was there doing the practice. I was like, man, this day can't get no better than he was like. He was like, man, we leaving. He's like, yo, champ, because he used to work for AB. He used to be like AB photographer and stuff like that. Like my dog Chad, like, he need to be on this show for real one time because he got like some of the greatest stories never told.
We need to get him on.
So
tell him pull up, Q.
Man, Chad was like, champ. He's like, where you at, champ? We in Miami? He's like, oh, we on the way in Miami. And I was like, who's champ? And I'm like, why are we going to Miami, bro? We got fried turkey at the house. Like, I'm like, damn, like, who goes to Miami from Orlando? Like, that's unheard of when you go to Florida.
How many hours is that? 5 hours?
Man, I think to Miami from Orlando, like, that's probably like, I want to say about 2 or 3 hours.
2 or 3 hours?
Yeah, the way we was at, I think we made there 2 hours. Like, bro probably was getting it too. So I was like, damn. And the whole time there, I'm thinking, I'm like, man, AB not going to be there. Or I'm thinking, like, AB about to do some AB shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he gonna play us. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get to the door. He gonna be like, who is these niggas? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I was kind of nervous with that. But when I met bruh, I was like, man, I could kick it with bruh anytime, man. Like, for real. So I prayed bruh get through his situation. That situation that he was in, it was kind of crazy. Like, it's hard to tell what happened. You know what I'm saying? It's really hard to tell what happened because it was on camera, but what they're accusing him of wasn't on camera.
Right.
All you just heard was shots. You didn't see anything. All you just seen was him bend the corner. So you never know. Somebody might have been pointing a gun at him. You know what I'm saying? So, man, free AB, man.
Hey, did something similar happen to that with Sean Kemp? In the parking lot, remember that?
Yeah,
they was rolling up on him, and he said, "Hey, man, you know what I'm saying?"
That's my dog too. I never met
Sean
him,
Kemp?
but salute to Sean Kemp, dog. That was my man's growing up in the '90s, boy. NBA Jam,
Supersonic.
That was my dog.
The Rain Man.
Yeah.
What's up? You got something to speak on about AB, bro?
What you think?
No, me?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like it's terrible, man, that he in that situation. You know what I mean? Just the simple fact that he was in that element to where that could happen, and he got to pull a gun and all that, man. I just feel bad for the boy. You know what I mean? To be so far up, and then to be in prison now. You know what I mean? And then you know what I mean. The thing is, he ran. He was in Dubai. They got him back. So I feel like it's gonna be a long trial. You know what I mean? Because some of the stuff is on video, and I think it's just crazy is the cops let him go. You know what I mean? They had him in. You know what I mean? They said you was good, and they let him go.
Yeah.
Right.
So then to later on be like, no.
That's attempted murder.
You know what I mean? That's attempted murder now.
Yeah.
It's like, man. So I can only imagine.
Was it like self-defense or something like that? Or
No.
I don't even know too much.
I think it was just a big brawl going on. Like, I think it was just a bunch of stuff going on.
He thought that he was they say that he was getting jumped. And so what he did was, like, I guess there was like a scuffle going on, and then later on, because there's a bunch of different reports, but I think the one that's true is that he, like, somehow got a security guard's weapon and came back and fired at the individuals that
that jumped him.
Yeah, and one like grazed somebody's neck or something like that. They were saying, and then AB, he went. They took him into custody. He got bailed out for only like $10,000 or something small.
Yeah,
and like he left and went to Dubai, and so that's the story. But now they got him and they brought him back. So, I think it's going to be tough for him to kind of get out of this situation because it looks like he ran.
Yeah, this is a lawyer.
So they're going to get him.
Yeah.
And this happened in Miami?
Yeah.
This happened in Florida?
Yeah.
No. Florida law is a little tricky, right? Now,
with the stand your ground.
Yeah. Now, if he'd have did that while they were fighting him, he would have got off.
Yeah.
But for you to do that and then come back and do that,
the fact
then
that
somebody else's gun, man.
Exactly, and then that look as malicious intent at that point.
This man ain't right in the head.
That's what I wanted to ask y'all. Do y'all? Y'all maybe y'all be something about mental health. Y'all think? I don't know if he is talking to somebody, but should he be?
Yeah. Now, just because I was saying some good stuff about AB earlier. But yeah, AB something ain't right with AB. Because
I was thinking that same thing.
Something ain't right with AB, man.
Well, obviously, I mean, he's not fine.
There's Antonio Brown and there's AB.
Yeah.
Two different niggas, bro.
And when I saw that Tampa Bay game, that was AB.
Yeah.
Dude, no shirt on the field.
Yeah, that was AB. That was
AB right there.
That was AB. For real.
His his cracker awards.
Yeah, cracker of the day.
That be having.
He don't like Shannon Sharp, boy.
He don't like.
He be calling him the F word of the day, but like different stuff. Yeah. But yeah, man, free AB, man.
I mean, I don't want to see him like go away for
And the bad thing about it is they call it correctional facilities, but they don't correct anything. They should get this man if he needed some mental.
He
some mental rehabilitation help or something.
I think that's
if
obvious.
He does, you know what I mean?
Because he threw it all away.
Yeah,
I mean, he was like one of the greatest players, and at the height. I mean, he was going to be a Hall of Famer.
Yeah,
he was going to.
He was about to get another championship too.
Yeah, he was the man.
Can you imagine watching it in real time? Like, what is he doing?
Yeah,
and then he came back later on and said, "Yeah, he just quit." I was like, "Dang."
I mean, even when he went insane, he still went and won a championship with, didn't he? With Tampa Bay?
Tampa Bay.
He did.
Yeah.
With Tom Brady.
I mean, man. So, sad to see.
Sad to see, man.
Yep. Well, hey guys, this is our 100th episode.
Gather in. Shout out to my boy Cap. Cap, come over here, man.
Yeah, come on. Cap was on.
Yeah,
we had him on.
Cap was a guest.
Yeah, it's good to see you again. By the way, guys,
you said this the 100th episode?
This is 100.
100.
Less than
800.
Less than 8% of podcasts ever make it to 100 epides. So. I mean, it's tough. It's been a long journey. Me and him have been trying to bring this thing out, and I mean, less than 50% even get to 2 months of filming episodes. You know what I mean? So it's crazy that we got to this point. I would have never thought that we would have gotten to this point. And I mean, with all the stuff that we've been doing and still having full-time jobs and trying to make it, I just want to say thanks for letting us host it here. Definitely. It's been fun. It's been great to have everybody here.
Hey, man. Hey, round of applause for these brothers here, man. Y'all clap it up for yourself, man. These brothers out here doing positive things, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Encouraging one
Q's
another,
been there for a lot of these episodes.
Oh, yeah.
Nah.
Q's like an honorary member.
Hey, you probably done 20 by yourself,
Probably so. But I want to give y'all boys flowers too, man, because y'all want to, like you said, most podcasts, they don't be on point. It's a lot of podcast people that I reached out to. I'm like, yo, can I get on your episode? But they ain't even recording right now.
Yeah.
So, I salute y'all for grinding through whatever y'all got going on, not making no excuses, keeping the people informed. I watch y'all.
You show
my young dog, Guap, he watch y'all. My whole crew.
We appreciate it.
My whole crew watch y'all, man. Y'all really keep us updated, man. And I wish y'all, much success, dog. I can't wait to see y'all boys just doing bigger and better things, but right now y'all doing great things.
Appreciate
right
that.
now, like this
Brother.
is a great thing y'all doing, giving us a voice to a platform. We appreciate it. We appreciate it for sure.
Appreciate y'all, man, for extending. Y'all Southern hospitality to us, man.
Absolutely.
We greatly appreciate that, man, for sure. And Q been trying to get us to come down. He been saying it for the longest.
It's been
get y'all
like 2 years.
Yeah,
I feel like.
when Q first come on it, I gotta get y'all down to the studio and stuff. Man, first he said the studio. I'm like, let's do it. It's in Savannah though. I said, all right, let's think about this.
Man. Glad y'all made it, man. Anytime y'all want to come back, y'all more than welcome, man.
Sure, man. We
Black
appreciate
Summit
it,
400.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep. Yo, and this has been the Black Summit. I'm Hendrix.
I'm Brooks.
I'm Q.
I'm K.
That's Cap. That's Zay. That's Neek LaFlame. That's Himi Guapo.
400.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
All right.
Yeah, 100 episode, man. We out.
Sure,
Yep,
we out.
we out.
Peace.
Peace.